Yo, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to the Heat Ray Vision podcast. Tonight, I got myself Hector, also known as CN6, and with me, I got Hav
Yo.
and Jazzy.
What up?
And tonight, guys, we're going to be going over the Xbox Showcase 2024 plus Black Ops 6 Direct. At the end of the show, obviously. And hey, man, come on, Hav.
Hey, man.
We got some things to say.
That's a lot of hype shit.
Yeah, Hav and I actually saw it together. We saw the entire showcase plus the Black Ops 6 Direct together, and hey, man, it was definitely cool, man. I think it's a whole different experience when you're actually with your boy
And watching it.
Yeah, watching it together and shit. All these new world premieres and stuff.
You know, a lot of people on the internet are saying that this year's Xbox Showcase was a W. Would you consider that? Would y'all consider
Fuck
that?
yes, bro.
Yeah,
Hella
this
W.
one
Hella
definitely
W.
stood out.
But listen, before we get into that, let me remind the people that they
Facts.
can listen to us on Spotify, Apple, SoundCloud, and YouTube. Make sure you follow our socials at Heat Ray Vision Podcast or go to heatrayvisionpodcast.com. You're going to see all of our links are there. Also, make sure to join the Discord. It's going to be the first link in the description. You can catch Mario and I having some convos there. Feel free to join in on the conversation with us. And also, make sure you follow Mario and I on X. Follow Mario at Just Jazzy. Follow me at Seeing6. And then Hav, follow Hav on Instagram at Hav is Flying Right Now. And yeah, I mean, all the links I think we'll have them in the link tree. If you go to our website, it'll be there as well. You'll find all of our links, basically, whatever social media we have. But yeah, with that out of the way, back to what we're saying. Yeah, dude, definitely this showcase is definitely a W. And honestly, man, last year's showcase was a W, in my opinion.
Really?
Yeah,
I'm trying to
dude.
remember.
Last year's showcase was good. It was with the Starfield Direct.
Y'all went to theaters.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, we want to go see it in theaters, and unfortunately, man, they didn't do that again this year. It kind of sucks, but last year was really cool, man. We signed up for, I think it was like Xbox like Fan Fest or like something like that. We signed up, and it's cool because we signed up with our gamer tags, bro. And I think didn't they give us like a card or something, or did they give us something with our gamer tag on it?
I know they
Did they give us
I knew
anything?
they gave us like they gave us like
Oh, no, I don't think they
a
did. Yeah, they gave us like a free large popcorn.
yeah, that shit to buy just one thing.
Yeah, they gave us like $10 or something, basically one large popcorn.
Yeah.
Whatever. And it was really cool. It was only selected theaters, obviously. It was in Chicago?
Yep.
It was in Chicago. We want to go see it outskirts of Chicago, not deep in Chicago.
Yeah.
And there was like a bunch of people. They even had fucking Xbox staff like recording.
Mm-hmm.
They had a whole like fucking camera and shit. It was really cool, man. And honestly, I really hope that I was really hoping that they would do that this year, but unfortunately they didn't. Hopefully in the next year they might do that and stuff because that shit was really cool. But yeah, last year's showcase, bro, it was a fucking W, man. It was definitely a W. They got first introduced to Fable.
Yeah.
We got the Starfield Direct. I'm trying to think of the other games that were
That's
announced.
when Star Wars Outlaws was first showed to us.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
And it was a W. And what also, I would say this year had bigger game reveals, sure. But the reason why I said that last year was a W, because sure, we got some new games coming as well. And they showed gameplay. One critique that I did have for the PlayStation Showcase last year was that they didn't really show gameplay. It was just teasers and trailers and stuff. Even though it was still cool, it was just teasers and trailers. Whereas to Xbox last year, including this year, they had a mix of cinematic trailers with gameplay. That's what I fucking love, man. That's what I like to see. And I'm glad that they did that this year, just the same as they did last year. And it's a W, man. I don't know what to tell you, man. Xbox taking W's. And it's crazy because we're recording this it's an Xbox showcase. We didn't get a PlayStation showcase. We only got a state of play, and I don't really count those. I don't even think those are showcases. It's a state of play. They do it every month or something.
Not even
Every
they used
months?
to do it every
They used
month.
to do it. They used to do it every.
Now it's
month.
every couple months or some shit like that.
And it's literally a 30-minute show.
Yeah.
What the fuck can you do with a 30-minute show?
I don't even think they showed anything. Like groundbreaking.
No, they didn't.
When did we get that Silent Hill shit?
That
The
was
original shit? Like
last
The
year.
original.
Yeah.
No, with the original or the release date. The release date.
Oh, with the release date? That was this past one.
It was a state of play, wasn't it?
Yeah, that with the
That was the
release.
It
only-
was this year. Yeah, that was the only thing.
That was the only cool shit.
And
that came
even
from
then, Silent Hill themselves on their official YouTube, they held a Silent Hill transmission where they went into a deep dive into the game and shit like that. They showed 10 minutes of gameplay of Silent Hill. And that's, yeah, man. So that's one thing I noticed, man. Everyone's branching off, doing their own thing. That's how Summer Game Fest was. Oh, here's a new trailer of Star Wars Outlaws. If you want more, stay tuned for Ubisoft Forward. And to be honest, one thing that I failed to realize, Mario, I did some research. Remember how in our Summer Game Fest pod we discussed how, it doesn't feel like E3, like Summer Game Fest is getting crumbs and shit, leftovers, Xbox Showcase, PlayStation Showcase, that's where it's at, whatever, right? Well, turns out, I mean, I was wrong, right? Turns out, bro, the Xbox Showcase and Ubisoft Forward and shit, and the David Devs, they have also an indie showcase as well for indie games. All of that's part of Summer Game Fest.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, so the way it is Summer Game Fest, the actual, like, show, that's just the main show. That's how they consider it. It's the main show. So what happened was, back in 2020, when E3 was officially canceled, Summer Game Fest was created to replace it, right?
Yeah.
It was created to replace E3, and the way it happened, obviously, everybody decided to run their own showcases. Is that Xbox and like other people would participate in the Summer Game Fest. So Summer Game Fest would last maybe 3 days. So it started Friday, and then Saturday, Sunday. So 4 days, sorry, and then it ended Monday with Ubisoft Forward or whatever the fuck it was, EA or something. I don't know.
No, it was a Ubisoft Forward.
Yeah, so technically that's Summer Game Fest. That entire weekend, the whole Gamescom, the all that bullshit. Like that's what it is. I mean, at least that's what I looked up. Obviously, many people, including ourselves, we didn't think that shit. We thought it was like, oh shit, it's a separate type of deal. But now it kind of makes sense, right? It kind of makes sense. And if you go on their website, Summer Game Fest, it'll tell you how. I don't know if because Hive likes every time I mention stuff like that, Hive likes to look up. You can look this up, Hive, maybe fact check me or something. Correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah, that's what that is, bro. If you go on their website, summergamefest.com, it'll show you all the shows that's happening in the coming days.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You know what I mean? And if on the Game Awards, which I don't like, bro, I hate this shit. I hate this so much. I hate this so fucking much. When you have a brand like this, you got to make it fucking clean. On YouTube, the Game Awards is all lowercase, all smushed together. It's not. Yeah, so like it's the Game Awards, all lowercase, their YouTube channel name, and it's all close together. Like there's no spaces. It should be capitalized, and then
yeah, I know what you mean.
All spaced out. Anyways, that's one little thing. Another thing, they host Summer Game Fest on the Game Awards channel. They don't have
I saw that.
They don't have a separate Summer Game Fest YouTube, which that bothers the fuck out of me. But that's just me being like, I like to, keep social medias clean. But anyway, why do you think in the Game Awards, that's where they stream everything there? They stream the Day of the Devs, they stream the Xbox Showcase through there and all that. Because supposedly that's Summer Game Fest, bro. That weekend.
I didn't even think of it like that.
I didn't think of it either like that, bro. I did not. So technically, when people ask you, dude, what'd you like from Summer Game Fest? They're talking overall. But most people like us would be thinking of the main show. How the main show was mid.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But isn't that weird?
Yeah, that's weird.
I swear to God, bro. I looked into it. I'm like, dude, this doesn't make sense. And even people right now, they don't understand that. And hopefully they do, bro. Hopefully we can get like an actual E3 event type stuff. And I know we probably won't just because it's so expensive doing the venues and stuff. When they could just do this, bro. You know what I mean? But either way, this fucking showcase is fucking fire. This shit felt like E3, bro. The last time I felt this high, like I was like, yo, E3 was the last E3 I saw, which was back in 2018. And unfortunately, I didn't see it with you. I didn't see it with you either, Hop. I saw it with Everardo, another close friend of ours. Yeah. I saw it with him, and that was the first E3 they fucking announced Elder Scrolls 6, girl. I was screaming, bro. I was screaming there with Everardo, man. And it was probably one of the best memories, man. And that's what I loved about that shit, bro. I loved E3 because it's like, oh, this is a huge ass event where we could see this type of shit. And Xbox, bro, this showcase felt like that to me. It felt like I was watching some E3 shit. Because something about them, something about the title cards that they do, world premiere, or like, some like so-and-so presents, or that type of shit is so fucking fire to me.
Yeah.
Have you noticed PlayStation doesn't do that? PlayStation doesn't do that. They don't add.
What do they do? They don't add cards. What do they do?
I don't know.
They just go to the next game.
Yeah, I think so. That's what they do. I know for a fact the Game Awards do that. I think.
Yeah.
It's a world premiere or whatever. They do that. But Xbox does it, and it feels like E3 type shit. And here's the thing, man, I miss it so much, and I hate that we never experienced it. But hopefully we can get that in the future, man. With hopefully Summer Game Fest could be a lot more popping, and people understand what Summer Game Fest is.
True.
Right. Hopefully people, because right now people just think Summer Game Fest is just that one show. And so after I saw Summer Game Fest tweeted, "What did you guys think about Summer Game Fest?" People were saying it was mid, it was trash.
Oh my!
Without
God.
them realizing that Xbox was technically part of the Summer Game Fest. You know.
Oh
so
my God.
so yeah, that's something you could. That's something you could definitely think about right there. But anyway, what do you guys think about the showcase?
But the Xbox showcase,
Yeah.
I definitely agree that this one. Listen, last year's one was good because we, like you said, we did get a lot of good announcement. But I think this one it just topped it. I mean, the first 3 games announced, not excluding COD, that COD was just a trailer, right? But I'm talking like the actual 3 games announced, in my opinion, were bangers. Like straight up bangers. I'm just like, wow, especially that 3rd game. But what's it called? To start off like that, I knew, I'm like, yo,
It's gonna be a banger.
this one's gonna hit.
Yeah, bro.
Like, there's no way they just announced those 3 games in a row. And like, what else we had to come? And the majority of them were like, look great. There's only one game where I mean, I could get ahead of myself a little bit. It was like that one rat game, where it's kind of like a fairy tale-ish. That was the one I'm just like, all right, that's probably like the weakest one that I probably care the least about. But like there's very few. I can only think of that one, and I think there's another one. When we go through, I'll say if I remember it. But like, that's the only one that stands on me. I was like, yeah, bro, I didn't really give a fuck about that game. Like, respect to people who play that game, obviously, right? But like, to me, like, that was like the only one I was like, man, I didn't really care.
Yeah, no, for sure. And there was one game that was similar like that. It's an indie game, right? That Hav said that he was interested in, and I was like,
he was interested.
yes, bro. I know. That's how I reacted.
Wow.
I was like, what the fuck? Javi is interested in an indie game?
I know.
No fucking way. And we'll get to that, right? Hav can explain why he was into it and stuff. But yeah, man, this Xbox showcase was lit. Hav, what about you, bro? What was your experience, man?
I thought it was really good too.
Yeah?
I thought a lot of the games that they announced, they all felt like big games, even the indie ones.
Yeah.
Even the indie games felt like really big. Like, just, I don't know, man. Something about, like, when you watch these not festivals. When you watch these events, bro, like, you obviously, you'll have those, like, indie games that look kind of, like, low tier or, like, kind of, like, not your cup of tea.
Did you see Summer Game Fest? That was a lot of indie stuff.
Oh, yeah. That was mainly what it was, bro. And, like, only a few games that I thought were cool. But, I don't know, man. With a lot of these gaming events, you see a lot of, like, those indie games that, like, look kind of like low key. They're not high budget. They're not AAA, and so you're just kind of like whatever, right? And like obviously, you only get a few of those because clearly when you make a big AAA game, it takes years to make, and you can't really get the timing right.
It's true.
It's true. For 1 year of any showcase to have a bunch of bangers lined up like that. So the fact that this year had a bunch of really big titles and a lot of big announcements and games that are not big titles necessarily, like maybe they're new games that we've never heard of, and the trailers or gameplay sold you on the fact that the game looked interesting, that it piqued your interest.
Yeah.
All of that I consider like really good.
Yep, absolutely.
So man. I thought that this showcase was really, really good.
And dude, and just watching with you, bro, which like enhanced my experience.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, because you have somebody to watch it with.
Yeah, dude, and I love that feeling, bro. Do you remember when we would watch it with our cousins?
Yes.
Do you remember that? We'd all like be cluttered in the room
around the
TV.
TV.
Yeah, and like just be watching for a couple 2 hours or something, however long it was.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know, man. I fucking love that. And one day, because now ever since the whole pandemic stuff, when we would watch these events, when we would all be free, we would watch it together, right, Mario? Like through Discord and stuff. But it's just something about like being with your boys in person, like seeing a fucking world premiere that you guys are all into, and just fucking grab each other and be like, yeah. And it sucks, man, because I had that feeling with Elder Scrolls in 2018, and dude, I was manhandling it, bro. It was pause, yeah. I was yelling, bro, and he couldn't do anything but just laugh and like smile because he couldn't really understand. And listen, man, shout out to Everardo, man. He's a great friend of ours. Shout out to him because I think I don't even know what day it was, man. I think probably a Saturday or something, or Sunday. And I was just gonna watch this and stuff. And he asked, "Yo, can I hang?" And I'm like, "Oh, I'm gonna watch the showcase. I'm gonna watch E3, bro. I'm sure you're not gonna be into it." And he said, "I don't care, bro. We'll just get some food and I'll watch it with you." You know, he's just there for the vibes, man.
Yeah.
So shout out to him. So he saw that reaction out of me, and it was really cool. And like Hav saw actually that reaction out of me at the very end of the showcase and at the very, I guess, beginning, because we didn't watch it like live per se. I waited for Hav to get to my house, and then we like rewinded it. And there was a still shot that like, okay, cool. I clicked on it. I was gonna rewind it, and I immediately looked away, and I started screaming. I was like, Hav, no way. Did I just see that, Hav? And Hav was also kind of freaking out, bro. I don't know, girl. And me, I didn't want to say it because I'm like, yo, what if it's not, right? And I guess we'll just say it, right? We'll just say it, Hav, right now, might as well. I thought what I got a glimpse of, and it was stuck because as I was like, scrolling
when you
back,
rewinded, the TV stays its frame.
Yeah, and I just wasn't looking. What I thought it was, bro, it was fucking Halo.
Oh.
I thought it was Halo, bro, and not just any Halo. I thought it was a Halo 1 remake, because the whole rumors that there's supposedly they're gonna remake
Combat
Evolved, the first Halo game, and bring it to PlayStation. Those are the rumors. So I saw that, bro, and I'm like, no fucking way. I was like, Hav, no way, right? But no, later on we find out it was Perfect Dark. It was Perfect Dark, bro. Yeah, and I was like, oh shit. I mean, it's still cool, but fuck. So it wasn't Halo. But yeah, dude. So okay, let's jump right into it. So basically, the showcase opens up with like a new trailer for Black Ops 6.
Yeah.
Right? After the trailer, Phil Spencer actually gives us some pretty cool news, man, that give us deserved a nod of approval. I'm like, you know what, bro? That's actually fire. Mari, do you have that info, or do you want me to?
About what he announced for the Black Ops 6 shit? I mean, he basically announced two things, y'all. Is that basically the exclusivity shit, Xbox, because at first Xbox had it first. You know how Xbox would get the new mask back in the day, like Black Ops 1, those days.
Yeah,
how
bro.
Xbox
What the fuck?
would get like a week early or a month early. I forgot how long. And then
it
it
was
was PlayStation's turn where they got exclusive shit for a set amount of time. And now since that contract is up with them, and since Xbox acquired them, Microsoft acquired them.
Yeah.
Basically, he said, no more exclusivity. Everyone gets to experience everything COD related on fucking launch day. And not only that, the next big thing is that Black Ops 6 is going to be the first ever COD to be on Game Pass, man.
Day one.
Day one,
bro.
But here's the thing.
Day one.
What they announced, right, where he's like, oh, all new content coming to Black Ops 6. We're not going to do that. Like, Xbox gets it first, then PlayStation shit all comes out first. That makes sense because now we're in a day and age where crossplay is a thing.
Yeah, that's true.
So it only makes sense that you would release all the content at the same time because you're going to have different people on different platforms all play together.
Yeah.
And it would cause server issues where it's like, it would cause matchmaking issues when you're trying to play a game against PC gamers who have a DLC map or DLC mode that you don't have as an Xbox player, or that you're trying to play something that you can't play because of a PlayStation. It just complicates shit too much.
Yeah. That's
So
true,
for them
bro.
to announce that, it's one of those things where it's like, okay, good. Because the whole thing with like Microsoft acquiring Activision, probably they're gonna want like dibs on certain shit. So it's a good call that they didn't do that, because if you're really gonna support crossplay like they have been since MW1 2019 or 2018, 2019.
Which one?
MW1, the reboot.
The reboot, 2019.
Okay, yeah. Ever since then, they started supporting the whole crossplay shit. It's like, yeah, you might as well have all the new content come out at the same time, bro. Because like, what the fuck? That would make no sense to call dibs on
That's
your
true.
platform and stuff.
And like, it's the first ever Call of Duty to do that. It's gonna be the first ever Call of Duty to have that. Like, everybody is getting everything day fucking one at launch, whatever it is, new DLC, whatever, and the whole Game Pass situation, bro. And the Game Pass, man, it's a W, bro.
Yep.
It's a fucking, and it makes you think, how the fuck are they making money?
I'm sure there's some contract shit, bro.
Many of these fucking games, bro,
Are all coming out.
and many of these fucking games are coming on Day Pass, day
I don't even
fucking
think.
one.
I don't even think.
man.
I don't even think many, bro. Isn't it all of them?
No, there's some.
There's some.
Yeah, there's a few. I think
Yeah.
we'll.
I could've
I don't
sworn-
remember which one.
Bro, I could have sworn. I was watching the show with Hector. I could have sworn every fucking game ended with coming to Game Pass.
Yeah,
Game
bro,
One.
that's facts.
I could've sworn
I would
every
say
single
half
game
majority.
said
Yeah, majority. They are.
Majority,
Okay.
yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Well, here's the thing, man. I don't know, man. Maybe it's like a contract thing. Maybe it's one of the things where like,
Oh,
hey,
most
man,
definitely
you
is.
let us
Most
put it on
definitely.
Game Pass, and we'll give you some $1 million.
Yeah, but how does Xbox make money with that?
Because people are paying
'Cause
for their
the-
monthly subscriptions.
Yeah, I mean,
You know what I mean? How do streaming services
But how
make their
much?
money?
My thing is how many members they got.
that's my thing.
on the subscription.
It's like
Well, I mean,
What if they're not making
Because
enough?
the way they make money, Hav, is from the sales of the games. So if they put in day one of Game Pass, sure, people would maybe buy the game, but maybe a majority of people would just pay the fucking $15 subscription a month.
I think I pay like 20 or some shit like that. Basically, yeah.
Like 15. Oh, they raised it up to 20?
Well, the one
I
I
think some
have,
of them have
I had
tiers,
yeah.
right?
There's tiers. I
Yeah,
have
okay.
like I forgot which one I have, but I think it's like
You
20.
probably,
something.
you probably need the. Nah, actually, I don't think you need the highest tier to.
I could have sworn. I don't know. I understand. I don't know. It's not 15
Yeah,
for me.
they definitely changed it, man. But dude, either way, man, it's a W. The whole, all the players get to experience the content, all at the same time. That's a fucking massive W. So at this point, we're opening up with a fucking great start.
Yep.
Right? We're opening up with a great start, and this next game, man, it just amplifies it. It just fucking amplifies it, man. And so the first game that was announced was Doom: The Dark Ages. You got anything on that, Mario?
Yeah. So this is gonna be a prequel to the first reboot of that Doom, not the OG bullshit. No, not well. Respectfully, the one that came out, I forgot, but that first Doom game that rebooted the franchise, it's a prequel to that one, and this one has a little bit of a twist to it, where it's like, I don't know what you call the genre, like mythology or like medieval. There you go. That's what I was looking for.
The Dark Ages.
The Dark Ages.
Medieval, right? And so it's gonna be a prequel to that game, and basically it's gonna have a bunch. It's typical Doom, just with a new theme to it, new weapons. You have that shield that has like a fucking chainsaw on it, which I think that was raw, right? I never played the second Doom. I played the first one, but not the second one, which I need to get on that, man.
I played the one that I forgot what it's called, man. This is back when it came out. The 2016 Doom.
Yeah.
The first one?
Is that the
Doom.
one? Was it just called Doom?
It was just called
just
Doom.
called Doom.
It was just
And
called
then the
Doom.
new one was Doom Eternal,
Eternal.
right? Yeah, I didn't play that.
That's the one I need to play, man.
And bro, Doom is fun, man. It's a fun
It's
game.
simple
And bro,
game,
and the
bro.
shit that we see in here, bro, dude.
Fire.
The shield with the saw, what you
Yeah,
mentioned.
yeah.
You could throw in shit like Captain America. That's fire. The fucking dude crushing the skulls and making them into like bullets. Remember, you just remember that? That shit was fucking fire.
Yeah.
One thing I caught, I noticed, I'm pretty sure you couldn't do in any Doom game, was that you could parry now.
Oh,
Did you catch that? The dude like
Yeah.
hit him and like he parried, and then it stunned him.
Like, he's, like, staggered
I don't
back
think you
type
could.
shit.
I don't think you were able to do that in other Doom games.
I don't think you can do that in the first.
So
game.
that was
I don't know
fucking
about the second.
cool. Fucking the whole flying that dragon bullshit. I'm pretty sure you weren't able to do that
Yeah,
either.
no, that's with this theme.
Bro, and it looks fucking sick. And this is a world premiere, bro. World fucking premiere. That's how this fucking bitch opens up, bro. Fucking fire. So yeah, Doom: The Dark Ages will be released on PC, Xbox Series X and S in 2025. Damn. And it will also be on Game Pass day one.
Yes,
that's
sir.
That's most likely how I'm gonna play it.
Dude.
Same here, man.
Yeah, man.
Oh, for sure. I think everybody, man.
For real.
Everybody. This next one, man, to me, I think is another banger.
This was
personally.
This was not only a banger, but this was also very highly anticipated for Hector because he's
Yeah.
actually played the other games.
Yeah. And that is State of Decay 3.
Yeah, man. New State of Decay. When was the last one came out? A while,
A while
back.
ago, yeah.
I'm trying to remember when the last one came out. I know the first one was out like in 2013 or 14. It was like one of the launch games for the Xbox One.
For Xbox.
Yeah.
Yeah, right, Mark?
Didn't it have like a bad launch though? I could have. Or am I
Or was it
tripping?
360? I think the State of Decay was 360, bro.
I fucking don't remember.
I'm trying to okay, so State of Decay 1 release.
And was State of Decay always third person?
Yeah.
It was always third person. Okay.
Yes. Oh yeah. Okay. So June 5th, 2013 was the release. It released for the Xbox 360.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, it was 360. Okay. So it was a year behind the Xbox One. State of Decay 2 was on the what's it called? The Xbox One, I believe, and that one came out 2018.
Yeah.
So it's been a while, man. And I've played the first two games, and they're pretty fun, man. I mean, there's zombie games, survival, third person.
So it's just regular, just survival game basically.
Yeah, so like it's kind of like open world as well. Like there's some open maps that you could travel to, and you run into like either you have like a main quest, or there'll be like some side shit that you could do as well. The
But
first
is there like a main story though?
yeah, there is. There is.
Is each game their own story, or does it carry over into the next?
I'm trying to remember the first one. I think it did have a story. The second one, I'm pretty sure it did as well, but I can't remember it because it was so long ago when I played it. But they're fun games, man. They're third person survival horror, pretty cool game. So when I saw, I'm like, yo, is this really State of K3, man? And it is, man. And it looks pretty cool.
Yeah, dude,
What do you
Hector
think of
called it.
What's it called?
Oh, I did? Huh?
Yeah,
oh,
remember
I
you
did.
called it before the title card even came up. You're like, wait a minute, bro. Xbox, zombies. This shit looks like State of Decay. No
Yeah.
way, it's State of Decay 3.
Yeah, man.
And then by the end, it's like State of Decay 3, and he was like, no way.
Before-
You should have seen Hector, bro. He was
Yo,
actually
not
like,
not even State of Decay 3 have, just the logo. Remember, it was just the logo. Then it transformed to the actual words.
Yeah.
I just saw the logo and I'm like, oh shit. State of Decay 3. Bro.
I don't know. Do all of them have permadeath, or is that new to this game?
This game?
Yeah,
What do you
State of
mean?
K3.
I'm not sure. It has permadeath?
It says right here. It has permadeath.
Let me see.
Read
Read it off, man. You got the info.
I was about to say, fans of the series might pick up on some nods to the franchise staples in the new trailer. Brutal combat, cooperatively battling back threats to survivor group Permadeath. That's why I said I saw Permadeath right there, and I was
I'm
like,
trying to remember, bro. I know for a fact.
You know what Permadeath is, Hoff?
no.
So permadeath basically is when you play. Some games have it. It's not every game. Usually it's these survival games, right? But it basically like if you go in, you load up the game, whatever the fuck you play your character, whatever the fuck, and if you die,
Oh yeah.
everything that you have on your character is gone, and you gotta start brand spanking new with a new character.
So
Fuck
no.
that.
So what happens? I think I remember in State of Decay, you play as a different character. So like you don't like reboot the entire story.
Oh, really?
No, you just
Spawn in.
You just and with you spawn as like a different character.
Okay,
Or like
that makes
let's say
sense.
your companion dies, you lose your companion and shit like that.
Alright.
Yeah, dude. Okay. So
All
State of
right.
Decay 3, man. It should be pretty cool, bro. This one is one of those games that will be available on Game Pass from day one.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this next one, I'm gonna let you take the reins on this one, Mario. The next one is Dragon Age: The Veilguard.
Yeah, man. So
Did I say that
basically, yeah, Veilguard. Yeah, that's how you
Veilguard.
Yeah. Veilguard. So this was. I was not expecting this to be announced at the Xbox showcase. Okay, guys.
What?
What?
do you guys
This
say?
is a game that I have been waiting for
I've never
for a
played
very,
Dragon Age.
very long time. After I finished playing Dragon Age Inquisition, I don't know how long ago, like fucking 6-8 years ago.
Jesus.
I don't know. It was a long time ago when I fucking played. I played it when the Game of the Year edition was available. That's when I bought. I played the fuck out of it. I fucking loved it. I put like 70, 80-ish hours into it. I could have put more, but I was I was so desperate to see in the ending of the game. I was like, fuck it, bro. Because I wanted to kill the dragons, bro. I had like half of them done, but I was like, bro, I need to know the ending. Because that's how obsessed I was with the fucking story. It was that fucking good. I just cut it. I was like, fuck it, bro. I need to see the ending. I played the ending. Fucking loved it. And so I was like, damn, when's the next Dragon Age come out, bro? This is fire. Like, they're for sure going to make another one. People loved it. That's when I found out they canceled originally. This game has a history, bro. This sequel has a history to it. They were originally going to come out with the next game. They canceled it. They canceled development for it completely
Wow.
because they were making Anthem.
Oh, that
they made
fucking
Anthem.
game?
They made Anthem. That's BioWare, right? And the reason why they canceled development
Yeah, that
was
bitch flop, huh?
Yeah, well, now you know why. Because they needed all hands on deck on the Anthem game. Because that game, they had no idea what game they were making.
Dude, I remember when Anthem was announced, people were saying, "Yo, this game's gonna be fire."
Yeah,
next
people were
Destiny.
saying it
I'm-
looked cool as
It
fuck.
was going to be the next
It did look
Destiny or
cool,
whatever
but
the fuck, right?
I forgot what the issues was.
At some point, you hit like a level cap, and beyond that, bro, they had nothing. It was like
Okay.
basically like they had no game plan or whatever the fuck. It's like once you get here, it's like, oh, what do I do now? Now I just fly around or whatever the fuck from what I remember, right? But basically, bro, that game flopped, and
Yeah.
the sequel to Dragon Age, the original sequel, got canned because of it.
Okay.
And so because of that, after Anthem, I think they released Andromeda next, Mass Effect. That game was
they didn't. The Mass Effect series too?
Yeah, it's
Yeah, they
BioWare.
did Mass Effect. They did
Oh,
the original
shit.
trilogy plus the Andromeda, which that game isn't bad. It just didn't live up to the Mass Effect standards, in my opinion.
My question is, the Dragon Age series, is each... Because I know there's 2 of them, right?
There's
Out right
3.
now? 3. Are they all, like... Is it like the Elder Scrolls where it's every, like, different... Same universe, but, like, different stories?
Yes, yeah, that's kind of
like-
yes.
or they
Same
do-
universe but different stories. But this
Or,
one's
like,
kind of
Fallout
different
type
because
shit? Or, like...
no, it's in the sense where the first two are kind of like that, from what I remember, and then Inquisition and Veilguard, they're connected. They're the same story.
Okay.
They're connected. It's
Okay.
picking off where Inquisition.
So
left
I don't
off.
gotta play the OG like the other Dragon Age.
It'll help you understand the world,
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
but not the story.
Okay, I gotcha.
Yeah. So when I was watching this one, I was in Chicago watching this with my brother, right? He casual gamer, doesn't really give a fuck. So I was freaking out by myself. I will say that what's it called? The trailer itself does a very bad job of trying to sell you on the fucking game, but the gameplay that was shown after it had me hooked. It had me interested. I want to see more gameplay though, even though we got like 10, 15 minutes of it. I'm trying to see more gameplay when we're more leveled up. Because the gameplay that we saw later, I think that on Tuesday, it's just you when you're level 1. I was like, why not show me when I'm level 50 and I have all these abilities? Why not give me like 5 minutes of that? You know what I mean? But regardless of that, that's me being hard on the game just because I waited so fucking long. I was hyped as fuck for it, bro. Dude, the joy on my face when I was like, oh my god, it's actually fucking happening.
Yeah.
I am getting Dragon Age Inquisition, the sequel, Dragon Age Veilguard, and
you also mentioned, I think in Summer Game Fest, they like renamed it.
They renamed it. Yeah, the original name was going to be called Dreadwolf, and if you played Inquisition, you know why they named it that. And I would tell you why, but it's spoilers for the game.
I get you.
Yeah,
Well,
but
it's a spoilers.
It's a spoiler for Inquisition main storyline, right? But just know that low key, I'm like 50-50 on the name because I thought Dreadwolf was a really cool ass name for the game. But now seeing the gameplay, I'm just like, you know what? I kind of see why they changed the name, whatever the fuck. Some news, some details about Veilguard is that your party size in Inquisition was 4 total, including yourself.
Okay.
In Veilguard, it's only going to be 3, including yourself. So it's kind of like Mass Effect, where you can only take 2 party members.
Interesting.
Not only that, they lowered the number of companions you have in total. So in Inquisition, you had 9 total companions.
Okay.
In Veilguard, it's only going to be 7, and that sucks. But I forgot what's his name. I think it's like Matthew McKay or some shit like that. I'm not remembering the name exactly, but he said yes, there's fewer companions, but we're able to tell deeper and more meaningful stories through these companions because we shortened it or whatever the fuck. And I'm like, listen, that does suck because I do like having 4 party members. But if we're gonna get more meaningful side companions, because I'm be honest with you, there was one side companion in Inquisition that I finally just did not give a fuck about because I thought he was boring, right? But if we get more deep, meaningful stories, I think overall it's not a totally bad thing. Because I still think it's a negative, but at least we're getting something out of it if they hit on it. That's if they hit on it. It's an if, right? But if these stories suck, then it's like that's an L on BioWare, right? Because OG BioWare, all those developers, they're gone. They moved on to other companies, bro. This is a new BioWare, right?
Oh, wow.
The people that made Inquisition, most of those motherfuckers are gone. So that's why I'm not so totally sold on it yet. And why when I saw the trailer, I was like, oh my god, it's BioWare. I mean, it's Dragon Age, but I'm like, oh, what the fuck, this trailer though? Y'all not selling the game really well. It wasn't until after I saw the gameplay, I'm like, all right, you redeem yourself somewhat, but I'm still not totally sold that this is going to be it's not going to be up there like Inquisition was up there for me.
I get you.
But yeah, that's kind of the whole story about it. I
And
know.
that's true, I did see people like on Twitter like kind of making references to this new Dragon Age comparing to the other one and saying how like they don't fuck with the new art style.
Yeah, it's a little bit more cartoony for me.
Yikes.
But at the end of the day, I don't care. If it's a great game, it's a great game.
That's true.
And like for me, when I first played Inquisition, it was kind of like my first kind of like legit open world RPG game that I played that was that long and that expansive, kind of like The Witcher was, and Dragon's Dogma when I first played it. So I was like, holy shit, and I fell in love with it. I didn't think I was gonna love Dragon Age like that, but I fell in love with that fucking game so much, dude.
Yeah, and you did wait a long time. I'm seeing right here Dragon Age Inquisition from 2014.
Jesus.
Yeah, man. I mean, I didn't play it when it launched. I think
a sequel to that.
Damn, bro.
Yeah,
So
man. I played it probably 2 years after it came out, 2-3 years after it came out. So I still waited a pretty long ass time.
I could definitely see the hype. And bro, this is what I'm
fuck.
talking about, man. That's why I kind of want to try so many different games because once, like, if I do try to get to the big games and stuff, whenever there's like announcements, I could be hyped. Like, I never played Dragon Age, so I'm not hyped. And I'm like, fuck, I kind of missed out. And there's like another game as well that's kind of an example of that. But yeah, I mean, okay.
Oh, but we should talk about. We forgot the release date, bro. There was rumors.
Oh yeah.
And I didn't believe these rumors. I'm like, yeah, right. Get the fuck out. I waited this long, and no way it's coming out this year, 2024. It's true. The rumors were right. It's coming out this year. I think fall 2024. That's not my most anticipated game of the fucking year because I'm like, all right.
Yeah.
I want to pre-order it, but I'm just like, bro, I don't want to pre-order because what if it sucks out? Then I gave him my money. I gave him that statistic. Like, yeah, we got this many pre-orders. I mean, we for
So
sure.
what?
You know what I mean, bro?
Yeah.
But fuck, yeah, it's coming out this year, man. I can't believe it
Yeah.
after so long. But
Yes,
yeah,
it's
man.
will be released on PC and Xbox Series X and S in autumn 2024.
You know, I'm buying that bitch on
So
PC.
no PlayStation?
No, that's how I played
mean-
Dragon Inquisition.
No, I know, but I'm saying it says
Maybe
right
they
here
just
on-
left it out because there's no way
Yeah,
Dragon Age is
probably.
an exclusive.
Yeah,
like
probably.
that. Don't matter
Okay.
playing that bitch on PC though.
So yeah, we get those 3 big hitters right, and now okay, we just gotta chill out a little bit, chill out a little bit, right?
At this point, bro, this was the point where I realized I'm like, yo, Xbox on one right now.
With those 3
The
games?
showcase, like, yeah, it's on one right now.
That's facts, man. So the next one we got it was Starfield Shattered Space,
Mm-hmm.
and this is you got info.
Yeah, I
on
mean, this is basically the DLC that they promised us
Expansion.
when they were announcing the game originally. Like, hey, after the original game, we're gonna have expansions for it, DLC for it, and actually, when they announced this, day one, that day after that or that night, there was an update, a free update for anybody who owns the game. I mean, if you have Game Pass, you already have it. That it came out with basically just little more bounties, new guns, more shit you can do in the world. And this is just following up on a story that happened within the game. I don't want to say because of spoilers. But yeah, man, that's basically what this was.
And to be honest, man, it looks pretty cool, man.
It does look cool,
It
but
looks pretty cool. It's like some Dead Space, some like horror shit going on that we saw, right? But yeah, that's Starfield Shattered Space. And did it say like when it's coming out?
This year.
Or is it already out?
it should be this year.
Oh, excuse me. Was it that year? Was it this year?
Hold up, I deleted the photo. Let me check real quick.
No, you're fine. I'm assuming it's this year, bro. Yeah, it has to be. It has to be this year.
Launch of creations for DLC announcement.
It has to be this year. Okay, but
Later this year. Yep.
okay, cool. Well, now
No exact release date, but just later this year.
Yeah, that makes sense. And so since we're on the topic of expansions, man, we get a new expansion for Fallout 76,
Skyline Valley.
Skyline Valley.
Skyline Valley. Man, I'm with you, man. Even though I hated this game because obviously it delayed. Well, one of your favorites, the next Elder Scrolls game. It also delayed the next Fallout game.
I'm gonna get into Fallout, girl. Don't worry, girl.
Yeah,
It's gonna be fire.
Yeah, you'll love them. I know you will. But yeah, man, it's a new expansion, Fallout 76. Basically, they're adding new shit. For the first time ever, I thought you could do this from the beginning, but now you'll be able to play as a ghoul. That was how they
that was pretty
ended the
cool.
trailer. I thought you could do that right away, but never mind.
Yeah. So the Skyline Valley expansion will land on the 12th of June.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're listening to this, man, it's already out.
Yeah, man.
And here you may find yourself visiting a vault of conducting what they call experiments. It's coming in. And meanwhile, in 2025, the ability to play as a ghoul will arrive in Fallout 76.
Ooh.
So that should be interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this next one is also a pretty big one, I would say, right? And that is Expedition 33.
Listen, man.
You got info on that, Mario?
Listen, man. This game, when I first saw the initial CGI trailer for it, I did not expect it to be the type of game that it is.
Yeah.
All right, this is a turn-based RPG.
But yes.
Turn-based.
Listen, but this turn-based looks pretty cool.
Listen, man.
Like the art.
I recently had before turn-based games did not intrigue me. Then I played Persona.
Yeah.
Now they intrigue my ass. All right. So when I found out this was a turn-based game, I was like, wait a minute. I've never seen a turn-based game like this. This is a reactive turn-based RPG, and it's made by a studio, and I think in France, if I remember correctly. And so this is kind of like their take on like some folklore they have over there, if I remember correctly. But yeah, man. One thing I have to give them credit for is that this is a brand new IP.
That's true.
Not a reboot, not a remake. Legitimately a brand new IP, which I wanna keep seeing more of this shit, bro.
Yeah.
Because if you wanna make the next Skyrim, the next fucking Black Ops 2,
Halo.
the next Halo,
We need
the
new
next
IPs,
Gears,
man.
we need new IPs. How are you gonna have that when you keep remaking or rebooting shit?
Yeah.
What if this turn-based RPG ends up being a banger? And it showed gameplay, so W. And from what I saw from the gameplay, I'm like, bro, I think you got my money.
It looks really cool. I mean, is Persona turn-based?
Yeah, it's turn-based. All
The
of them are.
Persona motherfuckers gonna fuck with this.
That's true.
Well, actually, I don't know. Those motherfuckers are mainly into anime motherfuckers.
Oh,
That's true.
well,
But hopefully, if they like turn-based, they'll shit like this. But me, I'm for sure playing this game. It looked interesting. You had me at RPG.
yeah,
all right?
man. I'm not really into turn-based games like that, you know. But
I probably won't be checking it out for that reason.
yeah, but
Turn-based.
it seems interesting, dude. So
The gameplay looked very fun. I
Yeah.
will say that. It doesn't look like your typical turn-based.
That's
No
what
one
I'm
does
saying.
that.
like
That's what I'm
over-
saying. It's a new one. Where
that
when I
like-
said reactive, that's like a new term they made.
Yeah, it's like that overhead shit, like where it's like top
Yeah.
down.
Mhm.
It doesn't look like that,
Yeah,
and that's why I
man.
think it did look a little cool. But
Yeah.
at its core, gameplay wise, it's still turn based, and I feel like I still, because I'm not into those kind of games, I know, but just at its core, I still wouldn't like enjoy it.
Mhm.
But for Mario, it's like I get it, right? Because he got into Persona, so he might actually find more interest in it.
That's true. That's true. I definitely.
I feel you out
wanna-
because
wanna try
I
it.
was definitely like that because the only reason I got into Persona was because one, I saw a playthrough on YouTube of Persona 5,
Yeah.
and I loved it. I remember like, yo, this is actually a really good story. But I remember being like, but I hate the combat though. Like the gameplay's not for me. I watch someone play because I don't want to play that gameplay. Fuck turn based. But then when Persona 3 came out, I was like, you know what? I don't know the story for that. Let me try something new. If I don't like it, I don't like it. Like fuck it. It's on Game Pass, bitch. I ain't paying
I
money
heard
for that.
it's fire.
Oh, I loved it. Yeah.
Hector, isn't Midnight Suns turn based?
No.
What is that? What is that gameplay?
Isn't that the card game?
Oh,
No.
sorry. Midnight Suns. From Marvel.
from Marvel?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes,
yeah, I
yes,
could feel
yes.
it. Yeah, those are the kind of gameplay shit that I'm not. I can't really get into that.
I'm
The
gonna try.
the card game shit. Yeah, I
Yeah.
feel you on that. The card game.
I'll try to get into it, girl. I'll try to get into it.
He'll
I'm down.
force himself, bro.
I'm down to try it out. You know, if it's not for me, it's not for me. But yeah, that's Expedition 33. It will arrive on Xbox Series X and S and PC in 2025. It will also be on Game One. I said Game One. Game Pass. Game One. I said Game One.
Game one.
Game on.
Game on.
When I'm out, I'm in. But yeah, so that's Expedition 33. The next one we got is South of Midnight.
Mm-hmm. This is another. I gave him credit. Another brand new IP, and I want to say something real quick.
This was announced last year.
This was announced last year, so it's not a.
But this year,
We got gameplay.
Yeah, girl.
Gameplay, and I want to say something right off the bat.
I know. Expedition 3, we also got gameplay.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I
we
said
said that.
and I said.
Oh, did we?
Yeah, I said it. But I want to mention this. A lot of people were complaining about the frame rate, and that I want to let you guys know that was done on purposely. The developers of the game did.
Oh, yeah.
Because I don't know if you've seen the art style. I mean,
yeah.
It's done on
Very
purposely,
Spider-Verse.
guys. It's not.
Spider-Verse put everybody on.
That's facts.
Hell yeah, right? But
Hey,
that's
man,
done
when-
on purpose.
Hey man,
so
when Spider Verse put some boots on, it puts anything on, bro.
That's fat. Yo, that Puss in
fair.
Boots movie was fire. Anyway.
But yeah, guys, that frame rate was done on purpose for decision of the art style and overall the game. But yeah, we finally got gameplay. South of Midnight. It's a third-person action adventure game by who guess this, Hector, from the creators of We Happy Few
Yeah, I know
Compulsion Games. Huh? That's a game I'm so surprised you played.
Really?
We Happy Few.
Dude, okay, you know what, man? We Happy Few is actually pretty cool. It's one of those games that I always wanted. That game came out in 2016.
It came out a
Right.
while ago. Yeah.
It came out in 2016, and at the time I was in high school, and it was during summer. I would watch those YouTube. I would watch fuck it, I'm gonna shout these people out because I actually fuck with these guys. You know what I mean? Usually I don't do that. I don't shout the apps, but I actually want to shout these guys out because I fuck with their content and like they got me through high school a bit. They kept me up to date.
Yeah.
And that's Game Ranks. You know Game Ranks?
Now I do. I didn't watch them growing up though.
Now you know who they are now?
Yeah.
So I would watch them, and so what they would do is every single like E3 or whatever at the time when it was happening, they would what's it called? Go over all the shit that was announced, and like one of those games was that they were talking about was We Happy Few. I'm like, yo, that shit looks fucking interesting, but obviously I was 16. I couldn't really.
You ain't got money like that. Trust
Yeah,
me. We
I
all
couldn't-
know, man.
I couldn't really
Our parents
buy
ain't
it.
buying this game.
Yeah, I couldn't really buy it and stuff, so I couldn't play it. And then I think it was maybe 2020 or 2021. I can't remember what year exactly, where I was like, you know what? Now I could actually buy this game and play it. And I actually did enjoy it, man. It's actually a pretty solid game. The story is pretty gruesome. It's pretty dark. And I fuck with it. And so last year when it was announced in the Xbox Showcase, Compulsion Games, I already knew who they were. I'm like, oh shit, are we getting a new We Happy Few? No, it turns out it's this game, which I'm still kind of excited about.
It
I mean, it's a new
intrigues
IP.
me. Yeah, it's a new IP. The main chick, she's called Hazel, and apparently she was magical weaving powers, and it takes place during like I had it here. Where'd it go? The Mississippi Delta. And it has that whole, and they say that, but when I think of it, I think of it more like Louisiana, the South type shit. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like
yeah.
soul music, soul food,
true, that's
shit
true.
like that. That's the vibe it gives me, even though obviously I'm wrong on that. But
Yeah.
I don't know. It looks interesting. I probably will check it out. It just depends where it lands specifically and how my time's looking around that.
Well, listen, Mario, you could definitely check it out because it's coming to Game Pass.
Yep.
Day one.
Good
You
shit.
know what I mean? So yeah, that's south of midnight. We get the first look of gameplay. But yeah, that's coming to Xbox Series X, PC, and Xbox Series X and S. Day one on the Game Pass. So that's pretty cool. This next one, this is another game where I kind of wish I was kind of into. I'm not sure, and that's World of Warcraft: The War Within. So you got info on that?
I mean, it's WoW, so it's just another expansion. WoW's always been
Another expansion, basically.
another expansion, bro. These companies, bro, always give out fire, especially Diablo. They always make fire-ass trailers. But the game is, I'm just like, you know what? Like, yo, I want to play it.
Show, bro.
Dude.
That'd be fire.
Imagine a Diablo show and it looks like that. I would watch that. I'm like, hey, I won't ever play the game, but I'll fucking support the hell out of the show.
Yeah, that's
you know what I mean?
Facts.
Like Arcane. I love the show. I probably won't ever play League of Legends though. But yeah, man, this is just another expansion for WoW. So all you WoW fans out there, you guys are probably going batshit crazy. Happy for you. But yeah, man, there's another one.
It's funny because the gameplay is never as epic as the trailers.
I feel you on that.
Yeah, it's kind of true. So yeah, that's World of Warcraft: The War Within will arrive on the 26th of August. So that's okay. This next one, girl.
Yes, sir.
And that is Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater. And we get what? This is the first another trailer and gameplay as well, right?
We got a little bit of gameplay.
This is the first gameplay footage that we've seen of the game.
Yeah.
So this is a reboot, right? Or not reboot. This is a remake.
The remake of I believe it's
the third
game.
Yep, and it's all made with Unreal Engine 5.
And this is another series, man, that people were hyped for when it was announced last year.
I think so.
But I've never played, man. I never played a Metal Gears game.
I never fully
Can you blame us though? That's the thing, though, Mario.
What?
Can you really blame us? Because Metal Gear,
the first game.
Yeah, bro, those came out PS1 time.
PS1,
no, I
PS2.
played one that came out on the PS3.
And clearly at that time, bro, we were not fully functioning human beings, bro.
No, I'm not saying the OG. I'm saying the ones when we were like fucking like in middle school type. Because that's when I played them at my cousin's
that's
house.
already like well into the third or fourth game.
Well, yeah, I still got the G0 Raw, bro. It's all stealth. I love stealth games personally.
Right, but you're not getting us, Mario. What I'm saying is like we couldn't get hyped because like it's a whole story-based game that's told over multiple games. And if we were to get introduced to it in the middle of it, like if we started playing at 3, we wouldn't know what the story's going on because we never played the first.
Well, here's me. At 12 years old, I didn't really give a damn about the story that much.
Oh, we know.
But as long as the actual gameplay was fire and I was having fun, that was enough for me to be like, yo, I actually like this game. Yeah. And then later on when I grew up, I played them again, obviously from the beginning, and I was like, you know what, I love the story. It makes it much even more enjoyable. Example of this is BioShock. I never played the fucking games, but I knew the gameplay that I saw on YouTube. I'm like, yo, this gameplay's fire. I don't know what's going on, but it's fire.
I got you.
I grew up. I played from beginning to end. I fucking loved them.
Yeah. No, yeah, but like I definitely agree with how I was saying, man. You can't really blame us, but I could definitely acknowledge, man, it's a big deal.
Yep.
It's a big game. Pretty cool. And one thing that I do want to see, bro, not really spoiler alert, because that's spoiler alert, but no, it's not. It's not. Is I want to see another Splinter Cell.
Yeah.
When was the last time we got on a Splinter Cell?
That's
game,
fact.
bro?
I look-y been saying this, bro. I don't know if you
Like,
remember.
Really?
Yeah, where I'm like, bro, we need another Tom Clancy game. You know what I mean?
But specifically Splinter Cell, bro.
Yeah,
Where the fuck is Splinter Cell at?
Listen, bro.
Bro,
they've been
Ubisoft. Like, when was the last
It's
game?
Ubisoft. Ubisoft. Blame them. They don't want to make single-player games like that anymore.
Dude, Splinter Cell.
It's either
playing that on the OG Xbox.
Star Wars, Rainbow Six Siege, The Division, that stupid pirate game.
Can you look up when was the last Splinter Cell game? Please?
2013.
Oh my god.
2013, bro. Come on now. That's fucking, dude. That's so long ago.
They were fun too.
They were pretty fun.
I remember. Damn, yeah. I never played them, but I remember watching playthroughs on YouTube. I was like, damn, I want to play that.
So yeah, okay. So that's Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater, and as of right now, there is no release date. So yeah, we don't know. We just got a bit of trailer and stuff, and so now we're back to the calming, in the calm waters. And waters are very fitting.
Yeah, I was going to say. Good transition.
I know. And that is Sea of Thieves Season 13. And yeah, this is basically another expansion, guys, for Sea of Thieves. And that will be released on the 25th of July. It looks pretty interesting. I personally like Sea of Thieves. I know, Mario, you couldn't really get into it.
Yeah.
Which still bothers the fuck out of me. How, man?
I don't know. I just got bored of it really quick. Even playing with you and Thiele, I was just like, you know what? It was fun moments, but I'm just like, I just can't get into the the cycle's like, all right, let's boot up, let's go into the sea, let's spend a lot of time in the sea doing nothing until something shows up or we get attacked. And even the missions they gave us, I was just like, I just can't. I couldn't.
would say,
like I said, bro, they're hit or those type of games hit or miss. Because I really enjoyed Grounded. I always go back to it. I'm like, something about Grounded just hooked me. I was like, you know what? I don't know why. I just really like grinding.
Hear me out then, ho. In Sea of Thieves, I believe there's an arena mode where you get to choose the type of boat you want, and depending on your players, and then you're set with like other 6, 8 boats or something, and y'all fighting each other.
Really? Just like a TDM
so.
or free for all kind of. Free
Like
for all,
basically
I know
whoever's ship survives.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I didn't know that.
I'm pretty sure there's an arena like that.
Mm-hmm.
Correct me if I'm wrong, guys, in the comments, but I'm pretty sure there is. And if anything, let's try that, bro. Because, come on, man. You got to admit, it was fun attacking other people, sending fucking cannonballs. Like, repair the ship, Tilly, take the wheel. Like,
yeah, I know, because it has 5 moments,
fun,
but
man.
I just hated the waiting part.
Waiting
part, and then
if anything, bro, it's this game and fucking Assassin's Creed Black Flag are fucking top tier pirate games.
Oh yeah, Black Flag. I enjoyed the hell out of Black Flag.
If you want to be a pirate and fuck around with pirate shit, play AC Black Flag or fucking Sea of Thieves, man. Sea of Thieves is the first person.
What about that
pirate
Skull and Bones by Ubisoft?
Don't even talk about Skull. And you know what sucks, bro? I was actually kind of looking forward to that.
No, I knew it was trash, bro. The second Ubisoft was fucking behind it.
Yeah, man. And you know what's crazy? That's a AAA game.
I know.
That's a AAA game and it flopped.
Oh,
I was looking forward to that one when they announced it.
bro.
I was like, Skull and Bones,
at the
okay,
Ubisoft
cool.
Connect thing, their version of State of Play.
Yeah.
I think it only got like a 3-minute segment,
Ooh.
some shit like that. It got a trailer in the beginning and then like a little segment in between. It's like,
That's
damn, bro.
fucking...
I'm like, that game's not gonna survive.
Yeah.
Hell no, that shit's not gonna survive whatsoever.
That's fucking bad. But yeah, so that's Sea of Thieves Season 13, right? A new expansion. So this next one's pretty cool, and that is Flintlock, The Siege of Dawn. And yeah, you got info on this, Mario?
Yeah, so apparently this game is made by a developer who have long awaited their return. A44. During the show, they announced Flintlock, The Siege of Dawn, will arrive July 18th, so pretty soon. Oh, surprisingly well. Set in the belay-guarded world of Kian, you'll guide Noor Vanek, sorry for the pronunciations of weird-ass names, a Flintlock weapons expert on a quest to kill the rampant gods that have invaded her world. Basically, this is kind of like a Souls-like type of game from what I took out.
And they literally said that in the trailer.
That's right.
Yeah.
And I was telling this to Hav. I'm kind of getting tired of this shit.
That's facts.
So many Souls-like games. Bro, it's crazy how Souls was so god tier that it has its own genre. And that's the only way fucking people can developers can hook people. Hey guys, check out our new game.
I mean, that's respect to from software, dude.
Well, here's the thing, man. Let me check out the game. It's Souls-like. Bet I'm in. It's cheap for me. It's like, come on, man. And not only that, I don't know if you noticed, man. We have been getting a lot of Souls-like games.
Well, the thing is, Souls-like is now a genre. It's the name of a genre, dude. That's how they named the genre Souls-like.
Yeah, but
everyone knows, like, yo, that's Dark
from
Souls.
Souls.
Dark Souls.
That's from Dark Souls.
Yeah, I know.
From
because
software.
you gotta remember that Dark Souls game was the first ever of its kind.
That's what I'm saying.
That's when I say when they created a genre.
genre.
They created a genre, bro.
And I don't know how to but
I know what you mean.
I just don't like that they blatantly say it's Souls-like.
Yeah, it's like, bro, do you believe in your game? Like, why are you using another game to not another game, but you know what Souls-like means, bro.
Another one I guess would be Anatria. Remember that last song? That's on Summer Game Fest. That's another Souls-like.
But I heard one that was actually pretty good was Pinocchio. That Pinocchio Souls-like game.
Lives of P.
Yeah, there you go, Lies of P. Yeah.
That was last year. Right?
I heard that one was pretty good.
I heard that one was good too.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, man, I'm actually into those type of games. I'm down with it. This one especially. Holy fucking shit! There's a fucking possum.
Oh yeah. Where? Oh yeah, you're right.
Where, bro?
In front of my car.
In front of look at this.
Oh, I see it.
That's so we're recording in Mario's car just because our studio is occupied.
Occupado.
Hector, you scared me, bitch.
Why?
Oh my fucking god, bro! What the fuck, bro?
Yeah, but then I said it.
Yeah, but you fucking started out like that. I'm just like, what the fuck? I'm out here looking out the window and shit,
if
bro.
there was somebody trying to kill us or something, I would not react that way. Trust me.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying what if you saw someone like Michael Myers approaching us 10 miles up the street or some shit? What the fuck, bro?
I don't think I would react that way. But no, that was a huge possum. That was probably a big ass possum. That was
I think it was huge.
Dude, that was gnarly. But anyway, back to what I was saying. Yeah. So I'm definitely, I don't know, man. I guess I just want to see maybe different a genre now. Okay, now we get it, man. We got Liza P and Notria, the last song. Now we got Flintlock.
So you're afraid they're gonna milk this?
This type of genre because of Elden Ring.
Yeah, I feel you on that.
Because
we're saying
Elden
it a
Ring
lot.
won Game of the Year. Everybody loved that fucking game, and now we see a bunch of developers trying to like
I know.
catch that.
Mimic that.
Yeah,
Yep.
you know what I mean? Like, all right. But to be fair, this one, okay, man, even though this one does look cool. This one does look cool. The combat looks pretty interesting. This is the one where you could shape into like animals, right?
If I remember.
Or something like that. I'm trying to remember. But you use like, I remember like there's some scenes where the character would jump and start shooting or something. I don't know how to explain it. It looks pretty cool though. This one definitely looks pretty cool. And yeah, this will be released on the 18th of July on PC, Xbox Series X and S, and it will be on day one on Game Pass. So yeah, that's that. So this next one, we're back in calm waters, in my opinion.
We're back in what?
Calm waters.
Oh.
And that is Age of Mythology Retold. And this is an RTS game.
Strategy design, motherfucker.
What is that?
RTS, I found this out last pod. Mario told me. What was it again?
Real-time strategy.
Real-time strategy. That's what that is. That's
Basically,
what the genre is.
yeah. So in real time, it's like you're kind of fighting like a war, basically, and you have to make choices. You have a control over a big ass army, and you got to make choices like a general. Strategy, you got to think it out. You can't just be like, oh, attacking there, like, oh shit, this is going on over here at the same time. I need to do this, blah blah blah. It's strategy. It's legit. Like I'm not gonna lie, it's hardcore. I'm not gonna fuck with you.
But explain the real time.
Halo Wars.
Real time strategy.
Explain the real time. It's
explain.
happening at the same time. Like the war will be going on as you're sleeping. Like on some, what's that one game called?
Fucking.
Rust?
No. Animal Crossing.
No. What I'm saying is like Rust is everybody's like in this in their server and like anything can happen to your shit even when you're sleeping.
Because is there typical RTS?
No, I think RTS.
Typical.
Look, sorry guys, we don't really fucking play RTS.
Yeah, but say we don't play RTS.
I think it's like multiple people are playing the same battlefield as you.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what that is. Real time.
Real time. I believe so.
Look it up.
I'll look it up again.
You looked at we looked this up last fucking pod on the it's not the last pod. Sorry, on the Summer Game Fest. And that was real time. I think that's what it said. Like you're playing with other people at the same time on the war.
Yeah. Oh, and it's not turn based.
I didn't say it was turn based.
Real-time strategy, a subgenre of the video games where players compete simultaneously instead of taking turns. Yes, I was right. I was trying to remember, like, wait, was it turn-based or not turn-based? And that's what real-time was.
So is that World of Warcraft then?
World of Warcraft, I think.
Dude, we don't play these games.
I know.
I'm so like.
Okay, it's a subgenre of strategy game that does not progress incrementally in turns, but allows all players to play simultaneously in real time. By contrast, in turn-based strategy games, TBS games, players take turns.
Okay,
yeah.
All right, well, listen, guys, if you're really into that, man, this game is gonna be for you, man. Age of Mythology Retold. It will be released on the 4th of September on PC, Xbox Series X and S, and it'll be on day one on Game Pass.
Yep.
So yeah, this next one is actually another good one, and that is Perfect Dark. And,
so this game,
this is the one that Hector thought was Halo.
Yeah, bro.
For real?
Yeah, I said it earlier.
What was the screenshot? What did the screenshot look like?
Because it was gameplay, bro. And we saw the pistol, and the HUD was blue.
And keep in mind, I just saw a glimpse.
And
bro.
keep
A
in
glimpse.
mind,
okay.
he saw like a glimpse, and then he looked away real quick. Because he didn't want to accidentally spoil. Exactly. So like at that quick glimpse, it looked like Halo. And trust me, I'm the same way. I fell for that shit too. And you should have seen Hector. Oh shit! Hav. You know what he does, right? He grabs my shoulder. Hav. Is that what I think it is? Hav. Oh my god. Hav. I'm not looking. I'm like, Hector, you remote. You remote like 5 hours before. Like, no, Hav. I'm not looking, man.
Oh
is
my
that what
God.
I think it is? Oh shit,
dude, I was so hyped. And here's the thing: I just got a quick glimpse, and that glimpse was with the YouTube shit. You know, the YouTube Red and like the YouTube Red line.
Oh yeah.
And it, like the pause symbol.
Yeah.
So it was mixed with that. So like I couldn't really get a super good look. I just saw a glimpse of oh shit, and I looked away and I'm like, yo, no fucking way. But I was like, no way, it's too early into the show. That's why I thought this shit gonna be a banger. And then, as we were going through the first 3 games, I'm like, oh my god, this is going to be a banger showcase. But no, it turns out it was just Perfect Dark, which
Yeah.
is still fucking huge.
It
Yeah,
still
because it's a
looks cool.
reboot. Because obviously the original game came out years ago. I'm
Oh,
talking
this
when
is
we
a
were-
reboot.
This is a reboot.
Yeah,
House.
the first
Mhm.
Perfect Dark was what on
Oh my god.
PlayStation 1.
PlayStation 2, I believe.
Damn.
Well, the first game could have came out. I know there was multiple games. I'm
Yeah, there
pretty
was
sure.
multiple Perfect.
So
Darks
maybe
on
it
there.
could have come out originally on PS1 or PS2, but I know the one I know about is PS2. But yeah, man, it's a reboot to that, and it's cool because I think one thing we're currently lacking in the gaming world is just the classic kill zones, the resistance, the Halos, where it's just I know Halo's more multiplayer when you think about it, but the typical single player FPS. Where it's like, hey, here's a 9-10 hour game where it's a single player experience FPS, and that's kind of what Perfect Dark is. And when I saw it, I'm like, you know what? I've been missing this so much in gaming. Everything now is a live service game or some open world that's gonna take you 70 hours.
Can you find out Perfect Dark was on what platforms they were on? Like the OGs?
But
The OGs.
yeah, check what platforms they came out on.
360, Game Boy Color,
Oh wow,
Nintendo 64.
damn.
Oh yeah, they're OG.
Yeah, they're
And the last Perfect Dark game we got was on the Xbox 360 in March 17th, 2010.
yeah. So,
So
the
this
last
is a big deal. I saw that people were like, "Yo, no way."
Yeah, because I don't even know. The initial trailer came out years ago, like the CGI shit, and people were like,
Oh,
"No
yeah,
way,
yeah.
whatever the fuck," and they were dormant, like, "Bro, whatever happened in Perfect Dark? Like, what the fuck is that shit still being made?" And this basically was like, "Oh my god, we're actually getting gameplay. What the fuck?" And basically, kind of like a spy thriller if you kind of think about it. Because I don't know too much. Me, whenever I heard of Perfect Dark as a kid growing up, I just knew it was like me as a kid, bro. I'm like, oh, I'm an agent shooting guns. I didn't know the fucking story, so I don't know the story, and I don't want to fucking know about it. Because when I play, because I'm for sure playing this fucking game when it comes out.
Yeah, it looks cool.
It looks cool, right? And so it looks really cool.
And have something you like. It's a reboot.
I'm there. I don't know.
It's a reboot, so you don't got to play any of the
That's
other
facts,
games.
actually.
Yeah.
That's actually, yeah, that's true. And it's first person.
What, Mark? It's true.
I
It's a reboot.
I know.
Yeah,
What the
It's
fuck?
a reboot.
You
But
fucking
yeah, man, I'm excited. Yeah, I can't wait for it to come out.
Yeah.
'cause
So far, yeah, Perfect Dark doesn't have a release date yet.
which like, I'm assuming next year.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Yeah,
2025.
and it will arrive on Game Pass day one.
Which shout out Game Pass again.
Shout out Game Pass. Perfect Dark. Okay, so this next one is another expansion. That's Diablo 4 Vessel of Hatred. And I just want to say this cinematic trailer was
Bro,
fire.
when she was screaming, like
Bro.
I was like, wow, the voice acting
This shit was
fucking killed me.
fire as
Nah,
fuck.
bro. That shit was fucking gnarly.
Dude, it was so
Bro,
fucking
what do I
good.
keep dude,
Imagine
dude,
the show, huh?
Bro, have you ever seen the Star Wars The Old Republic trailers?
No.
Oh my god, are you fucking kidding me?
No.
You're being dead ass right now. The live service game, the Old Republic game.
No.
Oh my god, I gotta put you on, bro.
Oh.
Well, either way, those trailers are fire, along with Diablo, man.
And here's the thing, man. I'm not really into these type of games,
Me
right?
neither,
I don't know
man.
too much about these type of games.
But I know they got a
But,
huge fan
yeah,
base.
my thing is when I saw people reacting to this, people were like kind of hating and shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So like my thing is like why?
Well, one, the developer, they're
What's the
kinda,
issue with Diablo?
The developer, they're kind of just, how should I say, they have a bad rep.
Uh-huh.
A lot of like WoW has a bad rep, Diablo has a bad rep, just because they Diablo specifically has kind of fucked over their fans a lot.
Oh.
I don't remember the exact
I heard
names,
like
but
aggressive microtransactions.
yeah, bro, aggressive where you can skip levels and shit like that, and fans are like, bro, what the fuck? You just want our money. You don't really care about us anymore. But yeah, I don't know too much. 'Cause like I said, I'm not a big Diablo guy, so I don't keep up with the news. I just know that the developers are fucking assholes, and they just care about money. They're no longer what they used to be. Okay, you know what I mean? People always say that, wow, Diablo, excuse me, their prime is like long gone.
Yeah.
From what I've heard,
And
I could always be wrong.
when you say WoW, it means World of Warcraft.
Yeah, World of Warcraft, guys.
For-
Yeah, I had to explain that to you. You didn't, I thought you knew.
Man, I'm not into these games. I don't know
But
what the fuck-
it's one of those things where like you always hear, like you just grew up and you hear it. You know what I mean?
No, bro. I've never heard of that. I was like, what the fuck? I'm like, what the fuck is WoW, Mario? And
Yeah.
he explained it to me.
Like
and I was
World of
oh, shit.
Warcraft.
But yeah, the fucking
Yeah.
cinematic shit was fucking lit.
It's
though.
fire, man.
It
Like,
was
like we were saying, bro, give us a TV show, you fuckhead.
And then it says it will be arriving on the October 8th.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so if you're a Diablo fan, hey, there it is. Okay, so this next big one is gonna be Fable,
Mm-hmm.
dude. And we actually get some it's another trailer,
But we do get a little tiny bit of glimpse of gameplay.
Not necessarily full on
Nothing
gameplay,
crazy.
but we could see like
How it's gonna
the
look.
combat a little bit, like the type of the person that we're gonna be playing as,
Mm-hmm.
which I'm assuming it's the main girl, that one girl.
Mm-hmm.
And I still don't exactly know, like exactly what the fuck's like
Going on?
Yeah, what's gonna happen exactly. I never really played the Fable games, only the first one a bit. Remember when I booted up the first Fable game?
I'm the same way, bro. That's the only Fable I ever played, and it was just that beginning segment.
Does that mean that this new one's a reboot or is it a continuation?
No, this is a continuation, right, Hector?
Dude, that's one thing I don't know. I was hoping you would have info on that. Do you have info on that?
Let me see real quick. Blah, 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 blah. Here we got a much darker take from Humphrey, played by the British comedy actor Matt King. You know what that is, Hav?
No.
Damn, I thought Hav would know. But no, from what I'm here. Oh wait, it's ongoing development. A Fable which will be coming to players in 2025. No, but I can Google it real quick.
No, I mean, so yeah, I mean, basically, guys, the trailer, we just got a good look at the world, the people, and the monsters who live within it. And we also get a sneak peek on how combat it's going to be, and, you know, even a little hint of what the story, like, might be about. I guess we're teaming up with Humphrey, that one guy. I'm assuming he's another character that was in previous Fable games. Because there's 3 Fable games, right?
Yeah, I believe
There's
so.
3 of them,
Yeah.
right? Fable 1, 2, and 3. And I remember people love those fucking games. And that's like another franchise that I just wish I got into when I was younger. But, dude, the first Fable was on 360.
No, from what I'm seeing, it says right here, announced in July 2020.
No, sorry, the first Fable was on OG Xbox.
Yeah.
Damn.
But it's an announcement in July 2020. The title will be a reboot for the Fable series. So it's a whole ass reboot, bro.
Really?
Yep.
Interesting. Okay.
I thought for some reason I just assumed it was a continuation.
That was the one where we saw like the one with like that knight and like how he's like, oh, the greatest warrior that ever lived. It was that trailer, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Supposedly, right? Yeah. I know.
I remember that.
It was that
trailer, 'cause
trailer.
It was
Yeah.
kind of comedic and shit.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So,
Yeah,
okay.
So that's Fable.
Hey, you had me at reboot.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
right. That's Javi's
Hell
favorite.
no.
Wait,
So-
I don't gotta play other games? I'm there.
Bet. So yeah, Fable will be arriving in 2025 on PC, Xbox Series X and S, and will be available day 1 on Game Pass.
That's crazy, man.
Dude, day 1.
These AAA's coming
Okay.
in day one, man.
This next one is not really a big one. It's not like a super big one, but it caught my attention, bro.
Same here.
Definitely caught my attention. I actually do want to check it out. And that is Frag Punk.
Oh, that
You
one.
want something crazy? So it's like an arena shooter, right? And the unique thing about the game are these cards.
Mm-hmm.
And these cards affect the way the map plays and how you play in terms of gameplay.
Mm-hmm.
My ass, I already see how they're gonna monetize that bitch. Because the second I saw cards, I'm like, you're gonna have to pay for cards, aren't you?
No.
They're gonna have cards in the battle pass,
That's pay
aren't
to
you?
win. No, that'll be
That's
trash.
my issue.
That'd be
Obviously, it's
trash.
not confirmed yet, but they're gonna monetize that shit somehow with the
I
cards.
hope not.
Because these cards have to be free to earn somehow.
Mhm.
But, and I bet you they will. There's going to be a way to earn these bitches by playing the game. I'm assuming they're going to make it hard because that's how they always do it, because they want to make you take the easy route by giving the studio $10 for a free pack, right? But I'm assuming they're going to monetize the card some way, and also outfits. Cause you have
for sure.
shit like that. You're going to have outfits for your guns,
Right.
camos for your guns,
Yeah.
outfits for the character, shit like that. But that's what it looks cool, but I'm worried the monetization is going to ruin the game.
Yeah, it's a 5v5 shooter, a combat shooter arena. This one, yeah, dude. Like, I could get behind this though.
It looks cool.
It's an arena shooter, right? And you each have your own cards, and like whatever you like, because you see the characters, they crush them, and whatever the card is, it happens to the world.
Right.
Like the first glimpse we got, right, was where world flip, where it flips the world or like part of a map upside down.
Yes.
Like what the fuck? Like, or another one where I think
it grows grass.
Yeah, where in like the person's hiding
In
the
the
fucking
grass,
grass.
yeah.
Or another one where it makes the enemies' heads like bigger,
Big,
so
so
you
you
can
get-
snipe them easily.
Or get easier headshots.
Like,
yeah.
dude, that seems, I'm not gonna lie, man, that seems like a
Cool take.
unique idea. It's like a fresh idea. And if anything, man, this is probably like Xbox version of Concord. Concord is like another shooter.
Yeah.
But for PlayStation, this is probably gonna be fucking Xbox response to that. Hey, man, we got Frag Punk.
You got
bitch.
Concord.
We got Frag.
We got Frank. Huh.
And honestly, this one's it seems cool, man. Honestly, I actually want to check it out.
This looks like one of those games that has to be free, like Fortnite.
That's true.
Is it not a Game
That's
Pass?
true.
I could have sworn it
It
says Game
says,
Pass.
Well, I'm
Fresh-
sure it'll be.
It'll be on. It'll be released 2025 on PC and Xbox Series X and S. It does not mention Game Pass.
Oh.
So either you have to buy it,
or it's free to play.
or it's going to be free to play like Fortnite is, or another live service.
This
game I
seems
can't
like a
think of.
free to game.
That's what I'm
Free to play.
saying.
Yeah.
It seems like it's one of the or what was that? Multiverses.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like one of those like multiverses or Fortnite situations where it's free to play and you only spend money on like I don't know, some sort of battle pass shit that they want to introduce or some shit like that. But based on like the vibe of the trailer and like the gameplay, I'm like, this is one of those like free to play games.
That's true.
It has to be, bro.
So
If
that
you-
one's pretty cool.
If this game does come out and you have to buy it, would you guys be pissed?
It depends how much.
If it's like $20, then
This-
I'll be like, all right. But if it's anything more than 20, I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I
would
was
agree.
thinking the same thing.
I
More
would
than
agree.
20, I don't think it'd be worth
But even
it.
then, even if it's $20, I still got to see other people play.
Yeah, I know, right? It's like $20. I'm like $20. I can buy an old game that's pretty good.
So, but either way, I think it's a fresh idea
Mm.
to like an arena shooter.
Yep, that's
They're
for
like,
sure. Because I've never seen an
a
arena
hero-
shooter card game.
Yeah, like a hero arena shooter type
Yeah.
shit. Like, it seems cool, man. I could get behind it. This next one, girl. What do you mean the biggest fucking game ever?
Oh.
Fucking Hobbs' favorite,
Oh.
and that's Winterboro.
Yeah, man.
Which one?
Winterboro.
Wanna borrow the rat game?
The one with the rat.
Let me see that. Oh.
Yeah, man. This is definitely for like those gamers who are looking for a chiller
I was,
experience.
you know what, when we were watching this, I told Hob, I'm like, Hob, listen, man, this is a game that like you'd play like when you're in high school. There's a snow day. There's no school is canceled. Your boys for some I said winter break. Sorry, it's winter break. For some reason, your boys are out with their family. You can't play with them, and you just want to shut your brain off and just play a chill game. This is one of these games, man, that you know what? Fuck it. I got nothing else to play. Let me see what's up.
Yeah.
It's one of those. It's an indie game, man. Here's the thing, man. Sorry, Microsoft, Xbox. Shout out to y'all, man. Y'all gotta put some indie stuff in here, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's another indie game, Winterboro. I mean, what you have info on it? Is there any info on this?
Nah, man. So basically,
Just for the indie lovers out there.
yeah. So basically, man, this is a game where you're basically going on a journey to search for your aunt, and on your way through this journey that you go through the winter, right? You collect shit for your house apparently, and it's
like a survival.
Kind of like a survival game, yes. But
Like you see him cutting down trees and like gathering materials.
This is definitely a game where like you legit, it's just a relaxing type of game, where you like, bro, why you try hard? Just enjoy.
Just
it.
chill the fuck out.
Chill the fuck out.
relax.
Relax.
It's
That's
not
the
that
fun of
kind
this
of
Aren't you
game.
getting tired of fucking killing zombies?
Like,
just
Shut up and play as a rat.
Hell
real,
yeah,
just
bro.
build your cozy little home.
That's facts.
Okay, gather some firewood
Mm-hmm.
and just have a cup of Joe.
For real. That's
Right?
right. You
And-
it's Saturday. You just woke up.
Yeah.
Play some Winter
So
Burrow.
personally, guys, like here's the thing, like I said, this game seems chill, seems fun. I wouldn't like if for whatever reason I never get a chance to play, I'll never be on my deathbed and be like, no, I've never played Winterboro. Like I'll never be like that. But it seems chill, man. I mean, for the indie lovers out there, But to be fair, there are some indie games that are pretty good, man.
Yeah,
Pretty
that's
fun.
facts.
But this is one of those games that I personally I'm not gonna make time for.
Same here.
It's one of those games where you don't.
That's
like,
true.
That you're not gonna make time for it. Like, yo, what you mean midnight release? Winterboro, I'm in.
I'm there, GameStop, waiting outside the
On my
line.
steelbook, on my collector's edition. It's like the rat. It's like
a statue of the rat.
Yeah, that's actually kind of hard. That'd be kind of fire. But yeah, that's Winterboro, guys. And so obviously now we're in the indie waters, man. This is another indie game as well, and this is the one that was the one that said that he was pretty interested in.
Wait, for real, huh? This is the one?
Yes, bro. This is the
Oh,
one.
is
Bro,
it?
that
Because
is- and that
I
is
was wondering which one it
mixtape.
was. I'm like, I thought it was for sure with him because like I was like, you know what? It reminds me of Life is Strange, and that's one of the reasons why I wanted to check it out.
Yeah.
Oh, are you talking about mixtape?
Mixtape.
Yeah.
And so this is another indie one. And you have info on this?
Yeah, man. So basically, this is the final year of like 3 teenagers spending their last year of high school together, and they want to spend it making memories and shit. So you basically go on this journey before you meet up at a party, right? And you basically just immerse yourself in the teenage wasteland, playing through a variety of narrative moments and shit like that, where they have classical music of their genre. Basically, a teenage adventure. A typical teenage adventure. You get to see the life of what it's like to be a teenager.
Here's the thing, man. The game looks pretty. I agree with Hop. It looks interesting, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know exactly what it is. Like, what's the gameplay gonna be like? What's it even about? Because
Well, it says here
it's called mixtape, and there's like a bunch of songs.
Yep.
There's a bunch of artists on it or whatever, right?
Well, it says here it's similar to games like What Remains of Edith Finch, which is basically if you don't know what that game, that's a game where it honestly it just depends on what gamer you are. I'm not gonna lie, What Remains of Edith Finch is kind of a game where you walk around, and that's kind of it. Where you walk around and you pick up narrative. Like shit to the story, you're like, oh shit, this what happened? Okay, now we have to go over here. And where the narrative is literally the sole thing that keeps you going. Where if that shit doesn't hit, you're gonna drop the fucking bitch. I'm gonna be honest with you. And for me, I enjoyed What Remains of Edith because I enjoyed the story. But that's so if it's saying that's what it's similar to, then I already have an idea of what this game's gonna be. There's gonna be no fucking I'm gonna kill this motherfucker over here, sneak away. Oh, if that guy killed my dad, fuck him. Or no, you're gonna be on your skateboard. There's going to be moments when you're riding and you control the character, whoever you play as the guy or the girl. I'm pretty sure it's one of the girls. And you just walk around. The narrative of the story of the game is what's going to keep you going because you want to go see what's happening, what's going to happen next. Mm-hmm. So I'm assuming that's what the game's going to be about.
Yeah. I get another game that reminds me of this, what you described, is Gone Home. I don't know if you heard of that.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Gone Home.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I remember now.
Where you play as I forgot her name, but you play someone that came back from what military camp or like
some shit like that.
And you come home with an empty house. Like everybody's gone, and you see a note and shit, and you're like, "What the fuck's going on?" So you explore this big house to uncover what happened. Where did your family go? And it's not horror, even though it kind of feels like horror when I played it.
I know.
But it's not horror.
It gives the vibe off.
It's story-based, bro. So all you have to do is explore the house. You get pieces like notes and shit. Then there's like mini dialogue of like whenever you find a note, maybe it'll be like your sister, whoever you're trying to find, it'll actually read out what's happening. And it's just story-driven. It's an indie story-driven type of game. That's what it reminds me of. So I guess mixtape. Well, go ahead. What made you actually
want to check it out?
Yeah.
Or make you think you want to check it out?
Yeah. Well, what was the scene, or what was
It was the soundtrack, the music that was playing.
That makes sense.
The art style.
That's true.
The story that the trailer was portraying seemed very interesting. And just like how it looks like they had powers or some shit because they were just flying around and stuff.
Oh.
And I was just like, interesting.
I think that was figuratively. Like, I think it was like, when they're listening to music, they feel like flying or some shit, you know?
Maybe. I don't know.
I got to rewatch the trailer.
But I don't know. It looked interesting. And I'm like, all right, I'm going to see what happens if this game ever does come out or whatever.
Well, here's the thing, Hav. You don't even have to pay a dime. Because Mixtape will be released in 2025 on PC, Xbox, and it'll be day one on a Game Pass.
Yeah.
So you don't even got to worry, girl.
You can just download a game one and see if it's for you or not.
Yeah. And then, this one, I would say it is a pretty big game.
All right, Hector. I need a favor, bro. I need you to say mixtape again one more time. Into the mic.
Mixtape?
Normally, don't say it like a question. Mixtape?
Mixtape.
Because when he said it the first time, we started we cut him off.
Oh.
Yeah, we started overlapping our voices, and for the clip, girl, I need a clean cut.
All right.
So yeah, go ahead.
Mixtape.
Cool. All right, bet.
All right.
That's true, bro.
Because I pulled a Mario.
That's facts. No, he didn't. Well, he was also going up. But yeah, so this next one, right, I would say is another pretty big one, and that is Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. And so I'm assuming, man, every year they make a new flight simulator. Because
they actually use this shit to train pilots. I'm pretty sure, like actual legitimate.
No fucking shot.
That I swear to God, they might.
That's
use
crazy.
It. Yeah, because dude, Microsoft, their flight simulator is insane. People actually buy legitimately. Like, there's a way to have like in your house a legitimate like actual planes where if you want to fly like a quote unquote plane, you can play in your house. Like that's what I heard retired pilots do. Because they miss it so much, they're like, damn, well, obviously I can't fly a real plane no more. Let me just buy a flight simulator and pretend I'm flying a fucking plane in my house.
I will say, I never understood those simulator games. Like, there was...
like Farming Simulator. I think it's just people
this
who...
was
Flight Simulator.
Than those.
Yeah.
What is it?
This game is higher budget than the ones you're saying.
Okay.
Or they're higher.
But here's the thing, is like, I never really understood it. Though, watching the trailer for this one, and I will say... graphics wise, it blew me away. It's really it's very high quality, but also just down to the very detail of like the interior of the planes and helicopters that you fly and how the controls work and the certain environments that you can fly around in, and you can actually do some of the things that the planes are meant to do, like fly people, or if you're or like one of those like search and rescue missions on a helicopter and stuff like that. I will say, I could see that being one of those games, like one of those like chill, laid back games that you play when you're trying to just like, what's the word? Like, you know, when you're just trying to just chill.
Oh, for sure.
Well, it's not like a game that you need to invest in or that's competitive. Like, it's one of those things where it's like you casually play it. Maybe you, I don't know, play some music in the background. You have a YouTube video on the side or some shit.
For sure.
And you play this shit. I will say, this trailer definitely sold me on the fact of like, oh, I see how this could be an appeal to some gamers. Because just down to like it's just one of the things where it's like, damn, bro, like I'm not a real pilot. But the closest thing to a true experience of flying an airplane or flying a helicopter or whatever is by playing this simulator. And that's where I kind of, it was right then and there, Hector, when we were watching the showcase where like it clicked, where I was like, oh, this is why a simulator game exists in the first place. Because it's one of those things where it's like, damn, I don't really know how to do this shit in real life, but it's like, let me play the simulator so that it's the closest thing to it.
Yeah, exactly.
And I can understand that because it's one of those things where it's like, damn, I can't drive, but let me play GTA 5. Driving must feel like this, and it's like, no, right? Like that's more
true.
chaotic and shit.
It's
but
funny
this
that you
simulator
say that,
is
Javi.
more aimed to like be more realistic to the real
that's
world.
true.
No, it's Javi. It's funny when Javi said it was kind of fact. He's like, I never drove before, but I used GTA drive. When I was first learning how to drive, I kind of like I would envision myself in GTA. Like, all right, if I'm gonna do a 3-point turn, this is how it looked in GTA. So I'm like, let me just try to imitate that, but in IRL type shit. If that made sense. Or if I'm reversing, I remember how it looks like in GTA. I'm like, well, when I reverse backwards, it looks like this. So I kind of have to do the same thing like that. In terms of how it would look like.
Yeah.
And then and I'm not saying it helped, but it made me calm. I was like, you know what? If I could do it in GTA, I can do it in real life.
If I could jump out of a plane.
Not that part, though. Fuck that. I mean, you can't jump out of a plane with a parachute, but still, fuck that.
If I could jump out of a plane and shoot a rocket midair.
Yeah.
Then I could do it in real life. No, but yeah, okay. No, but that's true, dude. Flight Simulator, man. A lot of people fucking love it, man. I mean,
they have very cool collaborations. I will say that.
Do they do every year?
I don't know. That I don't know.
Because I know we got the last year, 2023.
We did?
Yeah, dude.
I don't remember. You're probably right.
I can look it up.
No, I
Check,
believe
bro.
you. I believe you.
Because don't you remember it was the new Flight Simulator game, and then they added the Dune fucking.
That's what I was gonna bring up. That like they did a collaboration with Dune and added that plane.
Yeah.
That's
Dune?
what I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As in Paul Atreides?
Yeah. You know that plane they fly? That one that looks like a
Fucking
bug.
Oh,
They added that.
They added that.
What the
Yeah.
fuck?
Yeah, very cool. I think they added some vehicle from Halo too. No bullshit.
Did they?
I think so. I could have sworn like one of
I'm
the
not
planes
sure.
y'all have in that bitch.
But yeah, Hav, let me see if let us know, Hav, when you find it. Like if it's every year or something.
Mm-hmm.
Because I could have sworn that it was last year. But okay. So
No fucking shot.
what?
The first ever flight simulator game was in 1982.
Damn.
Yeah.
41 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah,
And
that
the
makes
last
sense.
flight simulator game that we got, the most recent, was Microsoft Flight Simulator, which came out August of 2020.
Huh.
Oh,
Never mind then.
really?
Mm-hmm.
I guess maybe we saw expansions or something.
That's what I could have sworn.
Probably the
I
good
don't remember. I remember seeing the plane thing. I'm like, I could have sworn it
Interesting.
was for something else.
Okay. So now, speaking of expansions, right? We get a new expansion for Elder Scrolls Online. Elder Scrolls Online is celebrating its 10th anniversary, and to celebrate, all the DLC will be free for a limited period of time. The Gold Road update will arrive on June 18th. So yeah, that's
crazy.
Elder Scrolls.
It's been going on for that long.
Yeah, man, I definitely want to try Elder Scrolls Online. I never really got into it, but I would say this is a big one as well, right? Another big one, and that is Life is Strange: Double Exposure.
Yeah, and this is big because it brings back a beloved character, Max Clawfield. And if you don't know who that is, bro, shame on you. That's the girl from the very first game.
Shame on me.
That's the girl from the very first game who basically started this whole franchise and the fan base that it has behind it.
Wow.
I remember watching a playthrough of the very first game and loving it. It's one of those games where like I've seen a playthrough, but I've never played it, and so it's on my checklist of games that I want to play because it has different endings, right? So that game has different endings, and it's tricky because that game, it chose a pathway where 2 endings are technically canon, if I read it correctly.
What?
So I need to play it again. It's either that or they chose one of the endings.
Mm.
But what's it called? Yeah, man. So you're returning as Max Caulfield. I don't know exactly how many years older, but she's for sure older.
I saw.
Yeah, it
Twitter.
just says several years.
I saw on Twitter people were saying that she was like 26 or 28.
I mean, who knows? It just says several years here. Because when we saw her in Life is Strange 1, the original game, she was in high school, bro.
And when you say that movie, I mean not the movie. Sorry, that game was fire.
Yeah, for me,
I remember when it came out, people were.
I loved it. 'Cause it has gameplay elements, but bro, it's kind of like with The Walking Dead, in terms of that, where like you're walking around, you pick shit up, but it's where you got to make choices where you're timed, you have to rush every response, and the choices you make kind of affect.
But is it gonna beat Telltale Games, Walking Dead season 1?
I don't know. That's tough, bro. I think Walking Dead,
fire,
the first
bro.
season 1 is a 10 out of 10.
That shit's a 10 out of 10, bro.
Yep.
Lee, bro, nah.
Yeah, I know.
You know what? Lee is probably up there with the top 10 best video game characters.
I need you to play. I need you to play the last season.
Yeah, maybe that's a stretch. I gotta play some other games, but dude, Lee, man.
No, Lee's a classic character.
Lee, come on,
He's
man.
a classic character. But yeah, man, this is definitely a game I will for sure be checking out, and I for sure have to play the first game before I play this game because I need to know what the fuck's going on. Because I kind of fell off of Life is Strange after Life is Strange 2, because they started making those spin-off games that were made by different developers, and those were just, in my opinion, they just weren't as good, and the fans know it too. The fans say like, yo, after the original developers like kind of left, they was like it kind of fell off and shit.
Is this game being made by the OG developers?
From what I've seen, yes. From what I've seen, yes.
Gotcha.
So that's why I have hope, because like obviously I like Max. I think she's a really great character, and obviously the first game I hold like not it's like not close to my heart, but it's like, bro, it's one of those games where like it kind of not put me on it because I obviously saw The Walking Dead first, but it made me want to try these type of games out. Where you have to make a choice, you just walk around, shit like that, and it made me enjoy those games, if that makes sense. So that's why I'm looking forward to it, and I'll for sure be checking it out when it comes out on October 15th, which I can't wait, bitch.
You said October 15th?
That's what it says right here.
Really?
Oh no, October 29th. Oh, it's doing this bullshit.
Here we go.
And those who pre-ordered the Ultimate Edition. Oh my fucking god, bro.
LOL.
They get a couple days early.
You'll be able to play the first 2 chapters from October 15th.
Damn.
LOL.
But the official one is October 29th.
And that's what? All the chapters come out?
No, I'm assuming just the first 2.
And I guess
because the first one was like that too, where it was. Was it the whole thing? Oh, I'm trying to remember. Fuck.
What?
I'm trying to remember if it did it where it's like every month a new chapter comes out. Or was it all the chapters coming out? I'm pretty sure it was like that, but I wouldn't be surprised if what's it called? If it was both ways, if that makes sense. If it was released by monthly or it was all at once. But I'm assuming it's coming out all at once. But I wouldn't be surprised if it's like, hey, play the first 2 chapters, and then you'll officially be able to play the first 2 October 29th, and then the next 2 next month or something, or the next week type shit. But yeah, I'm for sure we'll be checking out Life is Strange, Double Exposure. The story of it seems cool from what I've seen. Basically, it sucks, but one of she's at this college, and one of her friends dies. So you're like, what the fuck? How'd she die? It turns out she's alive in another parallel universe. You're like, whoa, what's going on here? Right? But yeah, man, it's a crazy story.
Yeah, so
it's almost like Life is Strange.
This motherfucker.
It's like so strange, bro.
No.
But yeah, it's essentially a cool.
Can you imagine
I just kept looping.
Can you imagine if like games actually name dropped their titles?
That shit was.
It's like, you mean to tell me she's alive in another universe? I don't know. Does all these crazy adventures, doesn't this life seem strange to you?
That would be
the
funny,
games
man.
are like, oh shit, he said
that's
the thing.
funny.
That's funny as
that's
fuck, bro.
funny, bro.
What is this? Some kind of Suicide Squad?
Oh my god, this is dumb.
That would be.
No, that's funny as fuck.
It's over, Ellie. This is the last of us.
Oh my god, a Fallout is coming.
That shit's funny as fuck to me, bro. Like, it's one of those things.
Will you answer the call of duty?
That shit is funny as fuck, bro.
Oh my god.
I'm trying to think of a game, but I can't.
Oh my god.
I can't think. But listen, yeah. So like, yeah, Life is Strange, double exposure. It's like a murder mystery, traveling to alternate timeline to discover why your best friend was murdered.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so yeah, that should be interesting. So let's see what the next one is. Oh yeah, this next big one, and that is Indiana Jones and the Great Circle.
Mm-hmm.
You got
Yeah,
you got info?
So
This
this
one was weird because it's like the trailer was more so just a cutscene.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It wasn't even a trailer. I feel like this was more of a sneak peek. I felt like it didn't really seem like a trailer.
Dude.
Also, wasn't this announced last year?
It
was a trailer. Yeah, and in that trailer, I think it did show gameplay. In
Yeah,
that
it did.
one.
It
So
did.
this was like another. It was
But
the
it's
same
cinematic and mixed with gameplay. also.
Right.
Yeah, man. So the people behind this game are the people
Right.
that made RoboCop.
Oh, I heard that was good.
Yeah, I was about to say. I heard when I first saw the trailer for RoboCop, I'm like, yeah, this is gonna flop. Look at it. It looks like shit. Then it came out, and I was completely proven wrong. And it turns out that those developers made a great game in RoboCop, and I'm still 50-50 on Indiana Jones if I'm going to check it out or not. I want a full, like, hey, give me 10, 15 minutes of just
if I was
gameplay.
into the franchise, I'd probably be into
I still
it.
believe this game should have been third person, but fuck my
Absolutely.
opinion. It's their first person, which is I guess, you know. I just hope like it works. Like again, I really do think this game should have been third person, and a lot of other people say that too. Whenever you see the comments of like a new trailer, like the initial one when it came out, there are comments of like, why is this first? I would think of this as would be more better if it was third. Oh, this should have been third. Why is this not third? Listen, man. Developers, I'm gonna trust them because they made RoboCop a success. I'm assuming they're gonna make Indiana Jones a success.
Mm-hmm. How you want to say your piece real quick?
I mean, no. I mean, the thing is, bro, I've never seen the movies. I know, to my everlasting shame, right?
Yeah,
Classic Hollywood trilogies,
Me too.
or not trilogy, but you
I'm
know
on the
what I
same boat
mean.
with you,
Movies.
bro.
Like I've never
Same here.
seen it. I've never seen the movies. I've never sorry, right? I've never got into it. So really, when I heard that they were making a game, it wasn't something that I was necessarily interested in either. So I don't think I'll be checking it out. Also, props to Mario for like, you know what, I'm gonna trust the devs. Me, bro, I'm still on that bandwagon where it's like an adventure game like this being first person was not the way to go, and I feel like that also turns me off from it.
Mm-hmm.
And at the end of the day, you know, I never saw Indiana Jones, but
That's
it's
true.
fine because I have Uncharted in my life, and that's enough.
That's true. So we'll definitely see how this goes, man. Indiana Jones and the Great Circle will be released later this year on PC, Xbox Series X and S, and will be on Game Pass day one.
Oh fuck!
Yeah. What?
I didn't know the last part.
What
now
last part?
now I'm leaning more towards I want to play it.
Day one.
Yeah, I thought this was
Oh,
one of
Game
those
Pass?
games that wasn't
You
on
wanna
Game
buy it?
Pass day one.
Okay, and so this next one I personally think is fucking cool, and that is Mecha Break.
Oh yeah, that game again?
Yeah. Do you have info on this, Mario?
Yeah, man, this is another
course.
Gundam style type of game where you get to basically design your mech, kind of like that one from the Game Awards where they ended it. What was that game called? Fuck, not
On the
Bulletstorm.
Game Awards?
Remember they ended it like Armored Core. There we go.
Armored
Core, but more Gundam style, where you get to design every piece of part out of your mech,
Yeah, I
and
mean-
you fight against other mechs and.
And here's the
kinda-
thing. One thing when I did some research and I found out that two, I think, artists that worked in the Gundam series actually worked on this,
That's a W.
and that's why like the mechs give that Gundam vibe. And dude, it looks pretty cool, man. We saw some gameplay here too, and it's like kind of chaotic. You see some ground and aerial combat, and it looks pretty cool. man.
From what I see, there's going to be a 6v6 battle mode, a 3v3 arena mode, and up to 60 player PvE PvP mode.
60, bro.
I don't know how they're going to do that.
Bro.
60 players, but
Dude,
hey,
it
man.
looks fucking cool. And here's the thing. Mecha Break will be released in 2025 on both Xbox Series X and S and PC. Not day one.
Ooh.
This is one of the few games that's not coming to Game Pass day one. That is Mecha Break. I'm actually listen. I'm curious. This is probably gonna be a $70 game, probably.
Probably.
Dude. But dude, it looks cool, man. I don't know. It looks cool.
There's
It's a
apparently
game
going to
that-
be there's going to be a closed beta in August.
Ooh, sweet. Like, let's go. Okay. So, this one. Which one? Oh yeah. What's this next one again?
Wu I don't know.
How do you pronounce?
Wu Chang?
Is it Wu Chang?
Wu Chang Fallen Feathers.
Okay, so yeah, this next one is this a big one? What do y'all say?
Wu Chang. I don't remember the trailer, man.
I'm trying to think. I'm trying to remember.
You talk about it for a
Yeah,
bit. I'll look it
so
up.
the next one we got, guys, is Wu Chang, Fallen Feathers. This is basically so monster slaying time in Wu Chang. The trailer gives us a look at both combat and a snippet of world exploration.
Yeah.
And yeah, did you see some info on it?
Yeah, it's this game. Remember with the cool character design. Had that one chick.
Oh,
remember this? Remember this gameplay?
Oh, that's right. That's right.
It's a fighting type of game.
Oh yeah. It does look pretty cool. I would say.
Yeah, the designs are really sick.
Yeah, let's get a snap on that. Too. Why not? But yeah, so that's Wu Chang Fallen Feathers. It will be released in 2025 on PC, Xbox Series X and S, and will be day one on Game Pass, girl. So yeah, a bunch of day one. Okay, so this next one, it is a pretty big one that I know a lot of people are anticipating for, and that is Avowed. You have any info on that?
So basically, guys, we got another trailer on Avowed, a game that's been announced for a while now. It's finally coming out, and we didn't get an exact release date. We just know it's coming out in 2024. But it's from the developers that made oh my god, the Outer Worlds. Those guys.
Yes.
If I remember correctly,
those were pretty good, right?
Yeah, those were good games by Obsidian Entertainment. Yeah, it's by the people that made the Outer Worlds. Another magic sword. You're fighting skeletons. You fight in this new world that they've made.
First-person fantasy RPG.
There you go. It's
so think of it like people are, at least this is what people saying. People are comparing it like Skyrim.
Well, yeah, it makes sense because those are people that used to be under Bethesda.
Really?
But then they walked away, bruh.
Oh shit.
That's why they're comparing it to them.
Oh, we'll see, man.
I don't know. From when the initial trailer, that first trailer we ever heard of, the world premiere trailer, I was hooked. But then we got gameplay of it, and then I was just like, you know what? I think my expectations were too much for what it actually is.
That makes
sense.
So
I was kind of let down. So I'm just like, all right. I think they released a deep dive into the game, so I need to check that out.
It was on the Xbox podcast.
Yeah, I need to watch that deep dive so I can see more gameplay.
They had the leading director, like something like that. I forgot who, and they showed some gameplay. It's definitely vibrant. The colors are vibrant. The enemies are like interesting. Another situation where like another RPG, right, where you could romanticize people and stuff, have your own different dialogues that you could choose, and also depending on like what you say to them can lead the outcome of the quest that you're doing and stuff. And yeah, they showed it on the Xbox podcast, I believe, guys. So if you guys want to check more gameplay on that. But yeah, Avowed will be released on PC and Xbox Series X and S, including this game also is on the day one on Game Pass. That is later this year. This next one I think is pretty big as well. At least I'm really interested in this one. And that is Atomfall. Do you have info on this, Martin? Do you want me to...
No, I got you.
Cool.
Okay, so Atomfall is a single-player survival action game that blends post-war Britain and Cold War paranoia, folk horror, and elements of classic British sci-fi to create an immersive and thrilling gameplay experience. So yeah, man, I like to call whenever I see survival, anything, survival zombie, survival strategy, survival whatever the fuck, I immediately think of Hector. Yeah. Because Hector loves these games, the survival games. And this one does look kind of cool. I'm not going to lie to you. Because this is the one that had like those robots running around and shit. Yeah. So I was like, you know what? It's kind of interesting. For me to be hooked to actually play it, I got to see more gameplay on it. We got a few snippets of it in the trailer. Gameplay, but the premise of it does look unique. It's from the people that made Sniper Elite in the Zombie Army games. So I'm just like, all right. I know those games I know all of them were hits, but they were classics in those franchises.
And they also made a... Alien versus Predators game.
Oh, they made that game? Oh, I didn't even know that. But I know they made the Sniper.
PS3.
Oh, that one.
Oh,
okay. But yeah, man, developers they've made some hits before, so this one might be a hit. Like I said, I just need to see more gameplay personally.
And some people are hating, some people are not, right? Some people are saying that it's like reminiscent and very similar to, what is it called? Atomic Heart.
Oh, that game?
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, I played that one.
That game, a lot of people are also hating, saying that like it's a knockout Fallout, like a knockoff Fallout type shit.
I can see why.
But dude, it looks interesting, man. It looks pretty cool. I'm actually, and it's Rebellion, dude. Some of the Sniper Elite games that I've played were pretty cool. Same thing with the Zombie Army trilogy. We played Zombie Army, didn't we?
A little bit. We never finished it.
That was back in
That was back in the day, bro.
That was back in the day, bro. That was years ago. But yeah, that's Atom Fall will be released in 2025 on Xbox, PC, and will be available on Game Pass day one. Okay, cool. So this next one that we have is, I guess I would say, another big one, and that is Assassin's Creed Shadows.
Yeah, man. So basically, we didn't get too much because the actual reveal was at the Ubisoft Connect, but what we did get was just a new trailer, and it actually showed way more gameplay than we got in the initial premiere trailer. So we just got more look at Yasuke, and I don't remember the name of the female character because this game has dual protagonists, right? Yasuke and Naoe, right? Well, Yasuke being the more combat heavy one, and then Naoe being the more stealthy one. Right, and obviously I haven't played an AC game in a very long time. Right, I kind of dropped AC after I played Syndicate, and I and apparently people don't really like Syndicate, bro. From what I see from the community, I was like, damn, people really shit on Syndicate, and I really love it, right? But that's the last one I kind of played, and so the way the AC games have gone, it's just have turned me away, making them really grindy. And I think they're finally going back to their roots because what was the one before? Origins? Was it Origins, the Middle East one?
No. The last one, the newest one was
Mirage. There we go. Was that one Mirage? Thank you, Mirage. That one I heard that like, hey man, if you're a fan of the Odyssey shit like that, then you're probably not gonna like Mirage.
Wait, Mirage? No,
Mirage was the Middle East one.
Middle East?
Yeah.
Really? Wasn't
You're thinking of Valhalla?
Valhalla, wasn't that the newest one?
No, Mirage.
No. Mirage?
Mirage came after
I thought
Valhalla.
Mirage was the code name for this game.
No,
bro.
It was like I think it was codename Red.
Dead ass? Dude, there's so many Assassin's Creed games, I don't even know.
No, I think the codename was Red or some
really,
other
bro?
bullshit. But no, Mirage is the Middle East one.
Really?
Which I never played. But I wanted to, but I think because how she was planned out or scheduled, I had to skip it, unfortunately. But no, man, it's good. I mean, I don't support the marketing scheme that they're doing with this game, because obviously they're locking out. They're locking out quests day one.
Dude, it's ridiculous the amount of Assassin's Creed games.
There's a lot, man. A lot of people. I will say that it's a casual game that people, like the casual gamers like. Assassin's Creed.
I'm so out of touch with them, bro.
But yeah, man, I'm definitely not gonna be paying extra money to give them access just for an extra mission because I still think that's bullshit and none of y'all should.
And these guys are Ubisoft, right?
It's Ubisoft. Yeah, it's definitely Ubisoft.
Is it Ubisoft or Ubisoft?
I've always say Ubisoft.
It's Ubisoft.
Yeah. But no, I hear other people call it Ubisoft.
Yeah.
He's not the only one that pronounces it like that.
Ubisoft.
I don't know. I noticed you said that, but I never gave a fuck. I was like, I don't give a fuck, bro. I
Ubisoft.
don't care how you pronounce the fucking name of that shit company.
Shit.
Listen, bro. Listen, I say that, but I play one of their games, Siege, right? And I'm one of those motherfuckers. But that's the only game I love from them, right? That I genuinely enjoy. But either way, fuck the marketing scheme. Will I pay $70 for it? Yes, but nothing more.
And if you saw the Ubisoft forward, they actually showed
way more
10
gameplay.
minutes of gameplay.
Yeah, I said that. Yeah.
Okay.
They showed more of that and Outlaws.
Oh yes, that's right. And obviously, there's some controversy, bro, going on.
With
this game, bro.
why? Because there's a black character in Japan.
Yes.
Yeah.
That one, but that's not.
No,
my
here's the thing
controversy.
though. It's funny, right? Because that's the actual thing. But
But that's not
it's actually the Asians, Japanese people hating on that.
Whoa.
Yeah, saying how like it's not really accurate. It's not accurate representation of him and shit. And it's kind of weird that like
Of him? Of Yasuke?
Of him, yes. And how
Really?
a black man is in Japan killing Asians and shit. Right? But to me, I think of it like another Resident Evil. What is it, 5 or 6? Where the main character goes to Africa and is killing zombies that just are black because he's in Africa.
It's like, what do you expect? You expect
Yeah,
Mexicans
you know.
to be in Asia? You expect white people to be in Asia?
Yeah, you know what I mean. But I guess that, and also like, I sent a picture in the Discord, and hey man, join the Discord, man. Y'all can see this and join in the conversation.
That's facts.
I sent this to Mario, where it's like this collector's edition of the game, where some people from Japan were able to get early. I don't know who or what, but supposedly they had some like wrong information. I can maybe pull it up right now if I have it in the Discord.
No, you should.
I put it in the Discord in the what was it? The general
Gaming.
excuse me.
Should be there.
General gaming. Oh yeah, right here. So look, here's some pictures like how people are just critiquing like the actual statue itself. Like there's a circle here, wrong crest. This is Toyotami clans. it should be Oda's or something. You know, Ron Kresh be on the same on both. And then I guess here some on the word, like Japanese words on the box, it says wrong kanji character.
Kanji.
Wrong kanji character. Those are the same character, but one is incorrectly written. So obviously, I don't know any of this stuff, but that's what I saw people were complaining, and that they're not really in tune with their culture. And that's another thing too, is that they were saying how Ubisoft is not really capturing the Japanese culture correctly and stuff. So a lot of Asians, man, out there. I'm saying Asians because I believe, who else was I think the Chinese too were also upset. I think who else? The Philippines. I can't remember, but it was multiple groups like in Asia, especially the Japanese, that were really upset with this when they saw the gameplay trailers and just whatever. And I guess another thing as well, that they were kind of weird and like kind of upset. Not just the Japanese, but including people from the States and stuff were just kind of like, what the fuck? Is the fact that during the during the combat, they would play Japanese music, and it was infused, bro, with like hip hop music.
Which is so dumb.
So they infused Japanese music with like hip hop, right? And obviously Japanese are upset because like, what the fuck are you doing to our music? And people here, obviously, you know how it is in the United States, right? They're saying, what the fuck? You added hip hop because he's black? You infuse hip hop because he's black? Are you serious?
Yeah.
And so people were really upset with that, bro. Like both parties. And to me, in my opinion, I don't see it too much. Like, okay, that is kind of weird, and personally, I don't like it because that's kind of true. What the fuck are you doing? We're in Japan, bro. Why are we like Metro Boomin want some more? Ding, ding, ding. Like, what's going on here? Why?
I get you.
Why are we fusing this type of shit? I guess Ubisoft wanted to be cool and stuff, but yeah, it doesn't look right. Personally, I don't mind too much. It is. I want to see the gameplay, but yeah, man. I mean, I think you should definitely. They got to do some research, man. More research, but that's basically it, man. That's the whole controversy that's going on with this game.
Fucking Ubisoft, man.
Damn.
Yeah, I mean, hey, we'll we'll see, bro. We'll see.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's Assassin's Creed Shadows will be released on 15th of November for both PC and Xbox Series X and S.
Mm-hmm.
So this next one is a big one.
Yep.
This next one is definitely a big one, and that is Stalker 2: Heart of Chernobyl. You got info on this, Mario? You want me to take it?
No, I got a little bit of info. So this is obviously the sequel to the original Stalker game, which I unfortunately, I'm gonna surprise you, little motherfuckers. I never played the original Stalker 2. Because Stalker 2 is kind of like a survival game, kind of.
No, this is a Stalker 2.
No, I said this. No, I said survival game. Stalker 2 is.
Wait, what?
Like it says like a survival game, kind of
yeah.
like.
Oh,
And I said this.
No, it's because you said I never played the original Stalker 2. That's what you said, right?
Yes.
Oh my! I meant.
And I'm saying this is a Stalker 2.
What I meant to say was I never played the original Stalker. Because like the first game.
I got some info.
That's what I meant to say. But you want to know what I thought this was originally when the gameplay was playing? Until like halfway, I was like, wait a minute, this ain't it.
What?
I thought it was Metro, a new Metro game.
That'd be sick.
I know, right? I'm like, oh my god, Metro! Like no fucking way. And then I was like, wait a minute, this ain't Metro. This ain't it. I think this is Stalker. And I was like, right, like, oh shit, you're right. I was right. It is Stalker. I know, but I have the original Stalker in my wish list on Steam. And it's one of those games where whenever I have time, I'll fucking probably for sure check it out. But yeah, man, the trailer showed a bunch of new gameplay. It looks really good. The one thing I was really impressed by was the visuals. And another thing you should know is that the studio behind it, they're from Ukraine.
Oh yes.
And that's where the game's being developed. And obviously there's the whole thing going on in Ukraine with Russia and shit, right? Not to get too much into that, but obviously that's kind of like a big deal because of what's going on there. But yeah, man, it's impressive that they were able to make a game like this given the situation. And basically a new story. Basically, you're trying to remember someone, a girl who was apparently trying to say how she will remember you according to the details we have here. But Hector apparently has more, apparently.
Yeah, I got some info, man, because I just recently, 3 Stalker games came to PlayStation. And these are older games, man. Like I have some info, like from 2007, 2008 to 2009.
Wow.
And they recently came to PlayStation. And I remember a lot of people playing because, they also have trophy support. So people were like getting trophies and stuff.
Makes
and I was
sense.
confused. I'm like, okay, there's 3 games. Now we get Stalker 2. what the fuck? What does that mean? So I ended up doing some research, and so here it goes. So the first Stalker game is Stalker: Shadow of Chernobyl. That was released in 2007. That's the first game in the series. And then it's Stalker: Clear Sky. That's in 2008. This is a prequel to Shadow of Chernobyl. Okay, that's the second game. That was a prequel to the first game. Then it's Stalker: Call of Pripyat. That's from 2009. And this is a sequel to Shadow of Chernobyl. But you might be thinking, oh, okay, it's a sequel to Shadow of Chernobyl, which is the first game. So you think that's Stalker 2. But no, so apparently these games are not DLCs or spin-offs, but they're rather standalone games that continue the story and gameplay of the series. They are considered the core games in the Stalker franchise. But note that even though the sequel, right, it's like a, what's it called? A spiritual successor. It's not really a sequel. It's a sequel to the franchise and Chernobyl, the Shadow of Chernobyl, but it's not a direct sequel. It's like a spiritual successor, like a different story. Does that kind of make sense?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's considered a spiritual successor rather than a direct sequel. They wanted to emphasize that it was a new story with new gameplay mechanics rather than a direct continuation of the first game. So that's what all those games are, the 3 games, right? So that is why this game is Stalker 2, the actual sequel of the first game in the series, which is Shadow of Chernobyl.
Yeah. That's cool.
And that's back in, well, from the 3 games I see, 2009 is the Stalker of Call of Pripyat, 2009.
Damn, dude, that's damn.
That's what I'm. Yeah, man.
Motherfuckers been waiting for this,
dude, and that's why it's like a definitely a huge deal, bro. Like for real, because what the fuck? And I guess to be fair, I did look up mainline. These are the mainline. I'm not sure if there's other Stalker games. I'm not sure, but these are the mainline games. And the last mainline game was, like I said, Stalker: Call of Pripyat in 2009. So this is an actual direct sequel. So man, that's definitely a big one. Looks interesting, man. I actually was meaning to play the other ones that came to PlayStation. So yeah, next up, right, I guess another big announcement is that we get new consoles from Xbox.
Yep.
Right? We finally get a digital version of the Xbox Series X and Series S. Right? We also get a special edition that just has increased storage, which is 2 terabytes. And that's pretty much it.
Yeah, just that, yeah.
They're kind of late to the party with the whole digital shit.
Yeah.
That's facts.
You know what I mean? It's like, what the fuck going on with Xbox? But, okay, another special edition Xbox that just has a fancy, green under the controller, under the Xbox. Some, like, white on it to signify, like, it's like stars. It just increased storage, man. 2 terabytes. All right.
I mean, it's a lot, but...
It's a lot,
Where you been at?
It's a lot, but, like, is it $200 extra a lot, girl? I mean, sorry, worth?
I don't know.
Hell nah, girl.
Man, I got 5
so,
of that.
So after all this, right? After all this, now we get into the biggest reveal of the entire showcase, in my opinion, and honestly, it is, bro. You know, and that is Gears of War E-Day. You have info on it? You want me?
I just figured that you're the Gears of War fan here, man.
And I know you had some questions as well.
Just questions.
When I saw this, bro, here's the thing. Ready? How can confirm this? Nobody was on screen. I already knew it was Gears, bro. Right, Hav?
Yeah.
All I saw was the logo on the screen, and I immediately jumped. I'm like, it's fucking Gears, no way.
And before the showcase even started, Hector predicted we would see a Gears announcement in this showcase.
Yep, absolutely. And that's because...
here's what happened. Ready, Mario? He saw the logo. Dude, it's Gears. I knew it. That was his reaction. Then he saw the characters on screen, and his excitement amplified.
Yeah.
It just grew. Every second, his excitement grew more and more. Like, literally as the trailer went on. And by the end, when the title came on, right? Gears of War, E-Day, Hector was...
He lost it.
He fucking lost it. I swear to God,
I can only imagine.
It started off calm. Dude, fucking Gears of War. I fucking knew it. Let's go. And then fucking Marcus comes in. Yo, what the... Marcus, what the fuck, bro? What's going on?
Yeah.
Hey, yo, Dom?
Yeah.
Bro, what the fuck is going on? Oh, shit. Oh, shit, it's E-Day. What the... Like,
That's how it went down, bro. Motherfuckers started off calm and then they started doing backflips.
Dude, the reason why I was calm, bro, is because it's Gear 6. We already knew. If you played the Gears 5, you know, okay, cool, Gear 6 is on the way, and they confirmed that Gear 6 is still in the works, and they still said it's on the works, right? They're not abandoning that story. Gear 6 is still coming. That story is still continuing. And so I knew that we were going to get an announcement because the last update we had was, dude, I can't even remember. It was a couple years, man.
When the fuck Gears 5 come out?
2019.
Dang, it's been a fucking minute.
Gears 5 came out in 2019, yeah.
Wow.
And I'm trying to remember when was the last time they teased, like, oh yeah, Gears 6 is coming. I can't remember if they even did. And so anyway, I was expecting it. People were speculating, last year's showcase. They gotta show Gears. They didn't. So now people were like, okay, for sure, dude. It's been how many years? They have to show fucking Gears in this bitch.
Makes sense.
And that's what I That's what I told Hava. Yo, it's gonna be Gears, bro. We're gonna see some Gears shit. One thing I was not expecting was this bullshit, girl. I was expecting Gears 6. That's why, like what Hav said, I was calm. I'm like, oh shit, I saw the logo immediately. Gears, bet. I'm expecting Gears 6. Let's get it, okay? And no, bro. Fucking Gears of War, fucking E-Day, bro. And dude, oh my god, man, it's so fucking cool because you see throughout the trailer, man, you see fucking Marcus Phoenix, the main fucking character. And when I saw him, I'm like, okay, what the fuck? Why is he here? Okay, cool. Then I noticed he was young. I'm like, whoa, why is he young? Then I immediately started clicking for me. I'm like, oh, no way. No way. Are we going like way back when, man? And sure enough, at the end where we see fucking Dom, another main character in the franchise, another beloved character. And that's where it solidified everything for me. I'm like, dude, oh my god, this is actually crazy. It's a prequel. And that's exactly what this game is. It's a prequel to the first Gears of War game. In fact, it's 14 years. It's 14 years before the first game.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, bro. It's Emergence Day. So essentially, bro, Mario, we have to know is there has been this group. How do I explain this without really spoiling? Just know that there's been motherfuckers underground, living underground, and they're being their world is essentially getting overpopulated. And so they thought, you know what? Well, we know there's a surface. Let's get up there and take over. And so that's what Emergence Day means. E-Day, Emergence Day. And that was the day that these fucking weird-ass monsters came out of the fucking ground randomly.
Emerged, if you will.
Emerged. Exactly. And so there's it's super random too, Hop. It's pretty cool. Once you play the first game, you're gonna see a trailer. They do like a cinematic trailer of what's going on E-Day. This is how they explain it. And there's a scene, no joke, of like a group of people just fucking like chilling like in a restaurant, like eating and drinking coffee. Then all of a sudden they get blasted and it's a whole of all these monsters coming out. So it happened like instantly, right? So anyway, 14 years later go by. We're still in this war. We're still in the Locust War. That's what they're called, the Locusts. And then that's where Gears 1 takes place. And that's whatever. So this shit is the day that fucking shit happened. And we're going to see exactly what happened those 14 years that we didn't really, we don't know, right? We don't see. And that's why it's a big deal, man. It's definitely a big deal. And a lot of Gears of War fans are like super fucking hyped because truth be told, man, the series just started falling down with Gears 4 and 5, man. And here's the thing. Gears 4 and 5, I still think they're good games. Great graphics. It feels fucking smooth. The better, I would say better mechanics as well. Cool. They added more weapons. Objectively speaking, it is an improvement to the other games. But the characters, the story, we just don't really care as much, man. We don't really care. It's like, okay, we don't care about this character. We're kind of bored. We're kind of over this main character. That being Kate, the female, the girl. We're just kind of getting bored with this story. And truth be told, man, like the lore, I do fuck with the lore because they do kind of expand lore. Okay, why is this happening? Okay, this and this happened, and I do like that aspect. But the overall story, I'm just over it, man. And people felt the same way. So for them to come with Gears of War E-Day was just like the smartest thing they could do, bro. Because, bro, it's a whole new content. And this is a mainline game. This is not like a small thing.
Yeah.
This is a mainline fucking game they're gonna release, and I'm assuming this shit is gonna release, and then I don't know when.
You think it's gonna come with a multiplayer?
That's a good question, bro. I don't know. And
because I'm assuming Gears 6 is gonna come after that game.
That's what I want to ask. Like, how soon? A year after this game drops, or how long, man? I don't know.
If it's close,
we don't even have a release date for this game.
I know. I'm assuming next year.
Hopefully, dude. We don't have a release date, and not only that, this will be available Game Pass day one, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely insane, bro. Absolutely insane. But a multiplayer, I'm not sure. Maybe they will. My thing is, like, I wonder how the movement's gonna be, man, because the mechanics have definitely changed, man, throughout the years from the original games.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm curious to see if they use the current engine that they're on, like with mechanic wise, or are they gonna go back to the older games and make that, make that original feeling like of Gears. They probably will. And one thing as well is Gears of War, bro. It's very gory, very dark, and like gritty. And ever since Gears 4 and 5, they changed that in a way. It's a lot more brighter. And then that's why people are excited, because like, holy shit, they're actually gonna, go back to like what Gears actually was. But they also confirmed, like I said, they're not gonna abandon the Gears of War 6 story. They're still doing that shit.
Didn't Gear 5 like end on a cliffhanger or some shit like that? That's what they say. Like if they would imagine if they did that to you, like, so you told me we're never gonna get a true ending.
Yeah, they're still working on it. They're still working on it, but they decided, you know what, we need this shit. And it's true, man. Honestly, it's fucking true. This is the only way. It's the smart decision they could do. They got to bring back fucking Gears, man. This is the way. This is the fucking way. But yeah, that was the last announcement.
I mean, when I saw it, how should I say it? And y'all gonna crucify me, man. But I've never played any of the Gears games. I've only played the multiplayer of Gears 5.
Oh yeah.
But never any of the stories.
That's just kind of force you to play.
Yeah, yeah, but yeah, man, I knew it was a big deal. I was like, oh, it's a big deal, and even immediately I could tell it was a prequel, because I knew it was an E-Day, and obviously I was like, oh, I know there's like a war going on between some aliens and the humans. I'm assuming this is the beginning of that war, because whenever you put something/day, I immediately think of VE Day, which is Victory Day from like World War II, or V-Day. So I was like, oh, this is the beginning of that war. I was like, oh, so it's a prequel. Because I know the main guy. Even though I never played the game, I know the main guy is that guy, Marcus. And the other guy, I think I know what happens to him. But I don't want to say it for anyone who hasn't seen the game. But I'm pretty sure I know what happens to that guy.
Don't say nothing because
yeah,
shit.
Yeah, but what's it called? So I have an idea. It's a prequel. So maybe I'll check it out. I don't know yet, because obviously I never played the first 5 games, right? But if it's a prequel, I guess I don't need to play the first 5 games, because it's not going to spoil anything for those games. So I don't know. It's one of those where I'm in a tough spot. I'm like, should I play it?
That's true, but I don't know. I just think that it won't
hit this. My thing is, that's what I'm saying. I don't think I'm going to get that same emotion like, oh my God, it's this character, or it's that character. Like, oh my God, it's this character, or oh my God, this means so much more because maybe that character is no longer here, or some shit like that. Like, I don't know.
And you won't really appreciate it as well, because like the art direction and stuff is really different. And just, I'm a real man. The new enemy type that we get that's introduced in Gears 4 and 5, they're just not as interesting, and like I don't really care for killing them. They don't really look that cool to me, bro. If anything, they look kind of lame, in my opinion. And the fact that we're coming back to the fucking Locust, these guys, bro, it's a wraps, bro. It's really cool.
It's just tough.
I do recommend you guys playing the games first.
It's just tough because I don't think the original games are available on PC, and I don't own an Xbox, and I ain't buying no fucking Xbox to play them.
Really, dude?
LOL.
No, cause I'm pretty sure Thiele told me that he had to fucking do some weird shit in order to play the games. Like the original games, not the newer ones, like the OG shit, like Gears 1, 2. I don't know about 3. But I'm pretty sure Gears 1 he said or something. I gotta ask him.
You should ask him. But I recommend.
No, if I but say yeah.
Because dude, the story, come on now, girl. The story of the original trilogy is fire, bro. It's fucking fire. Hella, the story's fire. The gameplay's fire. The missions. I will say this: my favorite Gears of War, I would say, is Gears of War 2. That's my favorite Gears of War, and I'm actually curious to see when you guys play through them, what would be your favorite. But Gears of War 2 is my favorite. It's weird how it's always the 2 that's fucking fire.
For you?
Yeah, bro.
You like
Spider-Man
Halo 2?
2.
Halo 2.
Halo 2 is my favorite.
Black Ops 2.
Black Ops 2.
Uncharted 2.
Modern Warfare 2.
Well, for
Uncharted
me.
2, yes. Everything's 2. Damn, what the fuck? That's actually kind of nuts.
Hell no.
But yeah, guys, that's pretty much all the big announcements with the gear for the Xbox Showcase 2024. Now we're actually gonna get into the Call of Duty Black Ops 6 Direct, and this is where we get 30 minutes of a deep dive.
Pure COD.
Yeah, pure COD.
Obviously, yeah,
Bro,
man.
it looks pretty sick.
Yeah, man. So obviously, Black Ops 6.
Listen, I'm gonna let you guys take this real quick. I'm gonna use the restroom real quick, and I'll come back. But yeah, you guys take it away.
All right. So basically, guys, Black Ops 6. For those of you who don't know, this is the longest development cycle I think any COD has had. I think it's like 3 or 4 years, if I remember correctly. But either way, it's the longest dev cycle, right? And they basically delved in mainly the campaign. So the main things that we took out of the campaign were that this is basically going to be a sequel to Cold War.
Yes.
But it also follows up on some of the events that happened in the Black Ops 2 campaign in terms of flashbacks. Mm-hmm. Those flashbacks, right? So that's why you see Woods from Black Ops 2 when you shoot him in the leg. Remember when Raul Menendez kind of treated you like, "Hey, kill that innocent person," but it's Woods, and he's in a wheelchair because of it now.
It was Mason.
Oh yeah, Mason. My bad. Yeah, Mason. Right.
And canonically,
It
was confirmed.
Mason's dead.
Mason's dead.
Nah, man.
It was supposed to be shot in the head, bro.
I don't know how I feel about that. How do you feel about that?
I don't know, bro. I mean, the campaign, I played it a long time ago, bro. And to be honest, I forget what I even did. I think I just shot him in the head because I think it was implied that you were supposed to.
Mm-hmm.
And the whole thing where it's like the game has multiple endings. Like, are you really mean to tell me like if your mission was to kill the guy, that you actually went for the leg instead? You had to have known something.
Yeah, the secret ending was if you shot him in the leg, Mason was still alive.
Was still alive and would appear. But my thing is, like, you would have to have found that out somewhere to know that would happen. No one would just do that randomly. So I feel like I feel like 99% of people actually did shot him in the head. So I can understand why it's canon, and I think I'm okay. I'm fine with it. I guess it's just one of those things where it's like I know a lot of fans are like, damn.
Yeah, for me, it's like, damn, just because, like, obviously you play as Mason in Black Ops 1.
Yeah.
And Black Ops 1 has, like, that classic, one of the best menu screens, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Not just in gaming, but, like, for sure in COD, in my opinion, but in gaming in general. When you're in the wheelchair, and, remember how you can get out of that chair? Not wheelchair, but you can get out of that chair and you can run around that room. But, yeah, man, that's the reason why I was, like, bummed out about it. But yeah, man, so it's going to be a sequel to Cold War and some of the events in Black Ops 2, like Mason being dead and Woods being in a wheelchair, shit like that's going to carry over to this game. And basically, the game's aiming for a spy thriller campaign with multiple ways to complete a mission. And that's kind of how they've been doing, because I played the Modern Warfare 3 campaign, right?
Yeah.
Shit was ass, first of all. I know you wanted to know, right?
No, I remember.
Shit was ass. But even in that game, when you got to the sections where they were open world, so stupid. There was multiple ways to go about it, even in the single player mission sign-up. But even in Cold War, I liked how they did this, and I think they're just building upon that. And the fact that you're able to build upon that now, and fucking really have more replayability in the missions, I think is cool. Because one thing about me is that what got me into COD were the campaigns, bro. I don't know about you. Were you the same?
Not necessarily. I mean, I did dabble in some campaigns, but it wasn't something that I played a whole lot, in my opinion. I was mostly there for the multiplayer, and then when it came to Black Ops, it was zombies.
It was zombies.
Yeah.
So you were like Hector then, because Hector was mainly there for the.
No,
I don't think.
Nah, bro. Hector's different, bro.
He's mainly multiplayer.
He's never played campaign.
Yeah, I was about to say.
That to me is fucking crazy. Not at all.
He's like, when he told me that, I was like, really, bro? You've never played. And when he comes back in the car, guys, I'll make sure to ask him. But he's never played any of the campaigns, and I forgot why.
That's crazy.
He either said like, nah, bro, it just wasn't for me, or he just wasn't intrigued by it. But he was mainly a multiplayer person, which is fine, because I think I'm in the minority where like I like playing COD, because what I do have when a new COD comes out, this is before you got that weak access to the campaign early. Before that, on launch day, I wouldn't touch the multiplayer first.
Really? You'd go straight into campaign?
I go straight into campaign, beat the campaign, then I go into multiplayer.
That's not bad.
That's how I always did it. Because I was like, bro, I want to know the story, man. You know what I mean?
That's true.
That's how I would always do it. And another cool thing that they're doing in the campaign, just like they did in Cold War. In Cold War, I don't know if you're
the safe house.
The safe house, right?
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Excuse me. I've never actually played the campaign for Cold War.
Really?
Yeah, bro. I never got around to playing the Cold War campaign, but I heard it's fire.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
I heard it was really good, and since this campaign's gonna be a sequel to that, I actually deleted MW2 off my PS5 and re-downloaded Cold War so I could go back and play the campaign.
Oh shit, for real?
Yeah, so that's already booted up in my PS5, and I plan to play it and beat it before BO6 comes out.
All right, you'll like it, but I will say this: the ending though are kind of, for me, it was like lackluster. If that makes sense.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll be interested to hear your opinion, but yeah, just like in that game, there was a safe house. There's gonna be a safe house in Black Ops 6, boy. Yeah. So I believe I forgot. It's called the Manor, and they basically expanded on it more. This Manor used to be an old Soviet base during the Cold War, right? Yeah. And basically they expanded on the evidence board because once you play Cold War, you're gonna find evidence when you play that game, and it goes on your evidence board. So they basically expanded on that, where if you find evidence during Black Ops 6, it'll go on the evidence board, and you're able to take a deeper analysis into like the details of the game and the world, like shit like that, right? And just like what's it called? And I believe that was it actually in terms of the campaign. So in the campaign, the main things you gotta know, just to summarize it real quick, is that it's a sequel to Cold War. Some events from Black Ops 2 are gonna some of the events, mainly the flashbacks, are gonna carry over to this game. There's gonna be multiple ways for you to play the missions. So if you want to go about it guns blazing, go about it guns blazing, man. You want to go about it stealthy, go about it stealthy. If you want to go about it without, I'm assuming there's ways to complete the mission without shooting a bullet. Go ahead. I don't know. Figure the fuck out, right? And not only that, a new safe house is gonna be in this COD, just like in the Cold War. So that's mainly it when it came to the campaign, right? Then they gave some details about the multiplayer. They said they were going to do the full multiplayer experience at COD Next. They're the thing.
Which will be in August.
And it sucks because I know Hector wants to be here for the multiplayer shit, but the motherfucker has a small bladder, his bitch ass, right? Bro, but the biggest thing that you probably you took out of this Call of Duty Black Ops 6 direct that they held here in the Xbox Showcase.
Yes, sir.
And I'm interested to hear your opinion on it, Hav. Is the omnidirectional movement.
Yeah, omni movement.
So basically, for the first time ever, you'll be able to sprint, slide, and dive in any direction you want.
Yes. Sideways, backwards, for the very first time.
So this is interesting because we never had this in the fucking COD before, man, right? This fucking omnidirectional fucking movie bullshit is completely brand new. I believe it's actually been in the Battlefield games. I think. I could be wrong, but it's new to COD, that's for damn sure, right? And this is cool because now you can be a lot more fluid in your movement.
That's true.
That's what this allows you to do. So if you're sprinting and you want to dive, and then as you're diving, like kind of like in Helldivers, you can turn your body around and shoot at the guy behind you that was shooting you from behind. Right. And who knows how effective this is actually going to be in game when you're fucking playing public matches, right? But it's cool that the fact that it's in there. In terms of like how this shit's gonna be used in pro leagues, I'm already thinking like, how do the pros do this shit? Because Call of Duty has their pro scene, right? Right. But I don't know. It's gonna be very interesting. But overall, what do you think of the omnidirectional movement, Hav?
I mean, it's definitely a much needed addition in order to innovate on Call of Duty, especially when the gameplay and movement and everything has been the same for so long. So it's definitely a much needed innovation to the series. I also do think that it's going to come very much with a learning curve, because now with the new movement and new mechanics introduced and like new ways to sprint and shoot and all this stuff, there's going to be a lot more like training that you would have to do on yourself to get the hang of that in order for you to actually get those shots or to land those back dolphin dives on your back, but also shoot the character behind you, get right type thing. So it's definitely going to come with a learning curve, but as it should, because like I said, it's one of those things where like the movement and the gameplay has been the same for every Call of Duty for a very long time. So definitely they needed something to switch it up. And I get it, right? It's not the first time, right? Advanced Warfare had exosuits and shit, and I get that, but that was very like futuristic and shit, and like I know a lot of people didn't really fuck with that. This one is more still grounded in reality because it's not like you have like superpowers or nothing like that. Or it's like BO3 where it's like you press the R1 L1 and then like it does that little power up shit. I think it was like a bow and arrow for one thing. The
those were cool, man. Yeah, I love. I like BO3, man.
Yeah, BO3 was a lot of fun, but I know that this is very much a new addition to the gameplay as far as like realism. And so I'm open to it. I know I'm gonna have a bit of a learning curve to like get the hang of it and stuff, but it definitely looks really cool. And
Most
I'm
definitely,
excited
bro.
for it.
Most definitely. And one thing they added new to this COD, and I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna have it on. Maybe, and I'm pretty sure Hector won't either, knowing his ass. Maybe you will, maybe not. But the intelligent movement, where basically you basically press less buttons.
Oh,
so
yeah.
Basically, it's auto crouch, auto vault, and auto run. Me, I personally don't like those things when I'm playing a game like COD. And that's like a BR for like auto sprint because it's such a huge map. I don't want to be fucking constantly holding down the button, right? But in terms of like arena shooters like Call of Duty, I want to be able to control when I run. I want to be able to control when I crouch. I personally want to be able to control when I vault a wall, a fence, a little desk or whatever the fuck. Me personally. Do I think it's a cool addition? Yes, because I know people obviously like features like these and they obviously use it. Me personally, like I said earlier, I just don't like that. I'm assuming Hector won't either. What about you? Is this something you turn on?
I wouldn't. I'm the same way. I want to be able to have control of the character that I'm playing as and stuff like that. So I probably won't have it on. I will say it is something that I do think would come in handy to be... I could be wrong, right? Like this could be a feature that's better left turned on when playing Warzone.
Yeah, like the auto sprint one?
Yeah,
I
like
feel
the
you on
auto
that.
vaulting, especially when like if you're just getting shot at from far away or from a rooftop, you don't know what the fuck going on. You have the confidence of just sprinting one direction and you'll just vault or slide or crouch to any direction without you having to consciously do it.
No, I feel you on that.
I could see that definitely playing a hand in Warzone, but multiplayer, I feel like because the maps are a lot more like compact, you would need that control.
No, I feel you on
of
that.
the movement. So I probably wouldn't have it on for multiplayer. I'll try it and see if it's candy in Warzone, but probably not in multiplayer. I'd probably keep it off.
Yeah, in multiplayer, I'll for sure keep it off. The only thing I would have on is the auto sprint in Warzone.
Yeah,
Even in Warzone, I don't like auto slide or auto crouch or auto anything like that. Only the auto run, just because the map is so fucking big.
No, absolutely.
And sometimes I just don't want to keep holding down the sprint button. Because my thumb gets fucking like tired.
Absolutely.
As silly as that fucking sounds, man. Yeah, man.
Oh, I get.
But another cool thing that they're adding to this COD is that they're adding more fucking hit zones. You know what that means?
Yeah.
So basically, one thing, and now it's funny, because I was deadass talking about this with Hector, man. This fucking sucks. This motherfucker really use the bathroom. But one thing I think games don't really focus on nowadays are death animations.
Yeah.
They just keep them bare bones basic. Because people, I don't know, they assume gamers don't really care about that. But games like... It's funny, I was just playing this one, Singularity, that I just finished playing, had really cool death animation because it feels like when you shoot someone, it feels very reactive. And the way they die or their corpse falls, it looks so cool. Left 4 Dead, Javi, had animations like that too. Yeah. Where they actually had people in, what are those suits called? Motion capture, there you go. Motion capture suit, mocap suits. Where they would actually have people mocap different death animations in Left 4 Dead, and I'm assuming in Singularity because of how detailed they were. And there's other games too that I can't really think about, but if you have good death animation, I know it's something so small. Because in the grand scheme of things, a death animation isn't really that important compared to like all the campaign of a story, the multiplayer of the game, the fucking zombies of the game. Oh, how are the layouts of the map? How do the maps look? How do the guns work? Shit like that, right? But death animations, I think, are extremely important. And Hector's back, so I got to ask you a couple questions when you settle in. But I'm going to finish this thought real quick. But the death animations are really, in my opinion, are a small detail that are very important. If you nail it, you will receive positive feedback from me. Just because if you get cool death animations, I think it's really important. And in this game, I'm assuming in other COD campaigns, other Call of Duties, specifically from Treyarch, they've only ever had 4 hit zones. In Black Ops 6, they're gonna double that from 4 to 9.
Yeah,
So that means we're gonna get better death animations, more lively death animation, where it makes it when you kill someone, it feels that much more fucking satisfying. And so I was just telling Javi about that. So I don't know what your quick thoughts are about that. Plus, I got other questions for you either way.
What do you mean?
About the death animations. I got more questions, but answer that one first.
Well, hold on. Before I answer that, did you want to? I remember you said you had questions for me for Gears.
Oh, you practically answered them. I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah.
All right, we're good then. But okay, on the topic real quick with the Gears. I know. Sorry, I'm cutting this shit in half. My bad. But when that shit happened, people were confusing like. When they saw that logo that I saw, people were confusing it with Fallout for some reason.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
I can see why, because the cog looks the same as the Fallout shelter door.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, it's more curvy, so I'm just like, I don't know how you can confuse
That's
that.
just one thing that I noticed. But anyway, okay, sorry. The death animations. What you said? You asked me what I think of them.
Yeah, how about them adding more, and how I said that in the grand scheme of things, I was telling Javi that yes, death animations are a small detail in the grand scheme of things of a Call of Duty, excuse me. But if you get them right, you're gonna get praise for it. Mm-hmm. And I told him about how games like Left 4 Dead,
that's a perfect example.
A perfect example. And games like a game I was playing right now is Singularity. I really enjoy the death animation in the games, and I think it enhances the experience more when you give satisfying death animation.
Absolutely. I mean, whenever you kill an enemy or something, and if it's satisfying, you just want to keep doing it.
Keep doing it.
It makes you more immersed into the game, and even when you play the campaign, I want to say, you're more immersed into the story and into the game. It's just like it's a small detail, sure, but it's a nice detail that like would actually satisfy you as you're playing the game. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I think it's a great thing. I think it's a great thing.
All right. So just to summarize what we were on, the campaign section. So just to summarize it for you, the story for this game is a sequel to Cold War, and also it's gonna follow up on some of the events that happened in Black Ops 2 in terms of the flashbacks. Really? So that's why. So canonically, they're doing the canon story of where Mason's dead. Oh. So Mason's dead canonically speaking. You can't shoot him in the leg. He's in a fucking wheelchair, or whatever the fuck. No.
Okay.
So Mason's dead here, which is a bummer because obviously you play as him in Black Ops 1. Mm-hmm. They're aiming for a spy thriller type of campaign where there's like multiple ways to go about it. So if you want to go in guns blazing, you can. If you want to go in stealthy, you can. Right? There's multiple ways. You want to bribe a guard to get into this room, you can. Mm-hmm. Right? Whatever the fuck you want to do. Right? Did you play? Oh yeah, I told them how you don't play any of the fucking campaigns. You fuckhead.
The campaigns, nah, bro. I know. Growing up, well, the only campaigns I played, I remember, is like the OG CODs.
No,
that's the only thing I remember. But if we're talking about like the newer CODs, nah, bro, fuck no. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I was a multiplayer demon. I was a pub stomper.
I was telling them, bro.
I had to get the new COD and be like, yo, let's
go straight to multiplayer.
Yeah, let's hop on a multiplayer.
I told Hav, like the first thing I do is play the campaign, then go to multiplayer.
No, that's fair. That's fair, and that's definitely something that I definitely do regret. I do regret that, and I eventually will play them. So that's definitely something that I do want to do. But I don't know. I don't know. I guess maybe the reason why I never really got into them was because I didn't think I would be interested in them. I didn't think I'd be like immersed, like with like compared to Halo or like Gears or something. And honestly, I think Halo's the best example because it's the first person. I just didn't think the story would really like engage me. Whatever.
Really, I was exact. That shit engaged the fuck out of me.
Well,
bro.
that's what I thought though.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
That's what I thought. I mean, I know MW2, like the OG MW2. I know. I'm trying to remember. I think I played that, bro, back when. But we were kids though.
No, I
so you know what I mean. I have vague memories of that. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I gotta get on that.
Yeah, but then there was basically that, and then I don't know if you remember in Cold War the campaign they had a safe house, and basically how in this
Cold War I did not play the campaign.
Yeah, well in Cold War campaign they had a safe house where you can like plan. You'll see the story outline of the main missions plus your side missions.
Okay.
Oh, so they're basically doing the same thing here in Black Ops 6 called the Manor, where that used to be an old Soviet base during the Cold War and shit like that, and that's basically all you had to know in terms of the campaign. The one in multiplayer that for sure I needed your opinion on was the omnidirectional movement, because we did talk about that when you weren't here. Basically, I explained all that, so they heard it. But what you already know what it is, obviously, because you saw the shit live, or saw my live, right? You're in a delayed a little bit. What are your thoughts on the omnidirectional movement?
My thoughts on omnidirectional movement. I think it's cool, man.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's definitely cool. If anything, man, this direct kind of showcase how Call of Duty is actually, at least with this game, is actually innovating.
Obviously, the same thing.
I think the same thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, man.
Yep.
Yeah, because Call of Duty is actually innovating, man, with this new movement, and the whole 9 different sections of like the enemy where it looks more realistic. Like they're really innovating, and it's really fucking cool. And one thing I do definitely like, I don't know if you mentioned this, is you have the ability to turn off or on the omnidirectional movement.
Oh, I didn't mention that. No.
Or there's that option. Mm-hmm. So in case like whatever guys, if you guys don't fuck with it, you could turn it off. But to be honest with you, man, just like with any game, I think you guys should adapt, because I already know it's gonna be crazy, bro. People are gonna be diving and shooting like Max Payne, and shit. It's gonna be crazy, man. It's definitely gonna be a learning curve, man. But to be honest, man, there's always a learning curve every single time we play
a new COD. Yeah, it's always a little.
And we'll be frustrated and say this game is dog shit, and then 3 years later we'll say, I wish we had that back, right? Like it's always a new. Mm-hmm. It's always like, have you noticed that? It's always like a pattern. Every new COD, they hate on it, and then it's like, damn, the last year's COD though was good. It's kind of funny. But yeah, omnidirectional, I definitely do think it's cool, man. Definitely do fucking think it's cool. If we're talking the competitive side, it's definitely gonna enable a lot more strategies, the way that you could actually play your character, and you have to be more cautious, man. I think it's gonna be more competitive for sure, and a skill gap as well. But for campaign, dude, it's gonna be cool.
Yeah,
you're gonna be a lot more immersed, man. So yeah, I definitely think it's really cool, man.
All right,
I'm happy with it.
All right, that's cool.
It looks cool.
And the last thing, and I told them, I said, knowing Hector, I'm pretty sure he's gonna have this off. Just knowing him.
What?
The intelligent movement. Do you remember that? Basically, the auto sprint, the auto slide, the auto crouch. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna have that off, y'all. I want to be able to control that. Yeah, I'm like in Warzone or any BR. Give me the auto run. I'll take that. But everything else, turn that shit off. You know?
No, that's true. I definitely.
But yeah, they added that to this COD because they want you to press less buttons. But to me, I don't know. Because like, what if I accidentally mount something or vault something, and I'm like, no, I just fucking died because I didn't want to do it.
We're thinking of like pub stomping and like competitive wise, where I'm behind this crate. And like you have that shit on, you accidentally mantle over it.
And now I'm like, no, now he knows I'm there. I can
definitely. Listen, I'm not hating on it because of that. I think it's a good addition. I definitely think it's really cool. Yeah. Like I said, they're innovating. We haven't seen this type of stuff before. I think it's really cool. Me personally, I most likely have that option off, and I'm glad. And that's one thing that I really fucking like, dude, that they're doing, is that they're giving you the option for these different things, man. So yeah. So I think it's cool. Not for me personally. I'll probably have it off.
All right. So another new cool thing they added in this game.
Well, actually, hold on. I'll probably have it on if it's campaign or some shit. I don't know.
Nah, I turn that shit off in campaign too.
I'm gonna be real. Well, yeah, I can't really.
If I'm trying to be stealthy and I accidentally reveal my position, bro, got me fucked up.
That is true. And to be honest, I can't really make an argument because I never played the recent COD campaigns.
Hell no.
So I don't know.
Oh my god.
But
Travis.
Okay, yeah.
But what's it called? Another cool thing they're adding here to this this multiplayer is that they're adding corner slicing. It's coming to Black Ops 6, which is if you slowly round a corner with your gun, it will peek at that corner at an angle. Kind of like in Siege a little bit, but not really like Siege, right? But let's say that's not going to happen every time. If you're sprinting a corner, you're going to sprint that corner just like in every other COD. But if you're going at it slowly, it's just going to come at it at an angle, like you're like tactically. If that makes sense.
The slower you're doing it, the more what's it called? How to explain it? Yeah, the slower you go, it's gonna be more obvious. It's gonna be more potent.
You'll be able to see what you're doing. But if you're sprinting that corner, it's not gonna happen, guys. So yeah, just know that ahead of time.
I think it's really cool, man.
Another cool thing.
I'm trying to think. Did other CODs have? The only one I can think of is Ghost.
Ghost? I'm trying to remember.
Ghost had that. Ghost, you had to line yourself up into a corner and then aim down sights, and then it'll do it.
Oh, so it wasn't automatic.
No.
Because in this game, it's automatic, and it's every fucking corner of the game. No. Oh, okay.
So I'm trying to think. Is that the only game
I think so.
that did the corner peeking?
Yeah, but not... It's like an evolvement of that. From what you're saying then.
Oh, no, because then there was... Because I know that's that for Ghost. There was another COD where all you had to do was mount, right? Or like click X or something.
Oh, but you can only mount it. You couldn't. It wouldn't slowly move over
okay,
like that. It would just mount at the side.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what you're thinking.
I think that's cool.
Yeah, it's definitely cool. Another cool little thing is that they're adding more details on these operators. So like you'll be able to see like the grime under their nails and shit like that. The
More
sweat.
details, yeah.
Yeah, so that's a cool little thing they're adding. New guns will be added never before seen in the franchise, and also guns we've seen before. So that's always cool. New guns that we've never seen before. More iconic weapons because we haven't had. I'm being honest with you. I feel like we haven't had an iconic gun in a long ass time, like the MA1, the ACR, the AK from Black Ops 1. You know what I mean? I feel like it's been a while since we had like a classic COD gun where it's like, damn, that one stood out above the rest in every COD, not just in the fucking game, right?
Yeah, I definitely do like, and because of the story, what we're playing as rogue.
Yeah, you're basically rogue agents, yeah.
And because of that, we're using like guns from
like the black market.
Yeah, like any type of gun. So it's really cool that they use that to their advantage to introduce new weapons.
And this is a cool one. You'll finally be able to change your HUD however you like it. So if you want your map, your mini map to be on the top right corner, you can. If you want it in the top left corner, you can. If you want it on the bottom left, you can. If you want your ammo, you want everything in the center of the screen, you can. I don't know why you want that. That's too much. I personally wouldn't do that. I might fuck around with the map.
Yeah.
That one I might fuck around with, but I don't know. I'm used to having my. Where's it typically? The ammo and like shit like that. Bottom left or bottom right? Is it bottom right? It's the bottom right.
Yes.
It's bottom right, right?
I can't remember.
I don't know, but I'll probably listen. But the mini map I might fuck around with. But yeah, so that's cool. You finally be able to customize your HUD, and this is a big one. For me, this is a big one because I don't know why the fuck they ever just stopped doing this when it came to the maps. But 3-lane maps are all the central design, are the main design of all these maps.
Yeah, bro.
And I don't know why they ever fucking left it. I blame Infinity Ward because they encourage camping more than rushing, or 3-lane. I mean. But these are all maps.
The whole fucking the Claymore Massacre in 2019.
Facts, bro.
Remember that?
So this game will launch with 16 maps, all new.
Solid.
No remakes. No like, hey, we're bringing maps back from Black Ops 1. No, fuck that bullshit. I hate that, right?
All new maps.
Hopefully there's some iconic ones in there, right? There's going to be 12 6v6 and 4 strike maps that which can be played as 6v6 and 2v2, right?
You know, one thing I want to say real quick, bro, is like, you know that feeling when you play a new COD? You're like, dude, this feels like a new fucking COD. Feels fucking next gen, new COD. This is gonna be that.
That's facts.
Dude,
Because here's the thing,
bro. I'm
dude,
hyped.
no, listen, fucking MW, what, right? 2019. Then what was next? What was it? Vanguard,
yeah.
Vanguard, same movement. Fucking. Then it was what, Cold War.
Yeah, which kind of went back to
Cold
the
War
typical.
was like a different movement. Okay, cool. And then it was what, MW2. Now MW3, all the same movement, all the gunplay, the movement. Even though I think it's God tier, the movement and shit, and the gun tier, it all feels the same. It's a copy and paste situation, right? But I have a feeling that Black Ops 6 is gonna feel like, this is a fucking brand new.
I don't know, man. This
next gen shit.
The aura Black Ops 6 has right now has me hyped. I wasn't hyped for MW3 personally.
That's facts, bro.
But
was
I'm like,
MW3 with a short campaign?
Yeah, the worst one in my opinion.
Or was that 2?
No, MW2 campaign was pretty solid. It was MW3 that was the bad one, where Christopher Judge roasted them.
Oh, okay.
Like, my speech is longer than this year's Call of Duty campaign.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that shit was funny.
That was funny.
But I guess another big news for the multiplayer is that, and I never knew they took this away. I'll be honest with you. I thought it was always like this.
What?
Classic Prestige is finally coming back.
How do you not notice this?
I didn't know, bro.
I mentioned it in 2019 COD.
Bro, I just forgot.
You wouldn't. I just forgot. You just level up
to like 300, whatever the fuck.
And then it'll reset like every new season or something or whatever. And then you just level up, and people are like level 152, and it's like
it's just one of the things I never paid attention to.
It's so fucking stupid.
Yeah, but Classic Prestige is coming back.
Thank God.
There's gonna be 10 prestiges. You reach max level, you reset, you start from the beginning all over again, new symbol, whatever the fuck. As you prestige, you unlock exclusive fucking rewards along the way. And let's say, you reach prestige 10. You can go all the way to those people who are grinding. You go all the way to 1,000. Prestige Master.
That's like BO3.
Yeah, right.
BO3 had that.
And if you're grinding that, guess what? You get exclusive rewards only for people who do that. So you're encouraging players to reach these fucking high levels, which is cool. My friend Jose, he's gonna do that. When I told him about that, he got hyped. He was like, "Yeah, bro, I'm stoked." I was like, "Oh yeah, that seems the type of thing you type of do, man." But yeah, man, classic Prestige is finally coming back.
They gotta bring back custom emblems.
Yo.
That shit's never coming back.
Nah.
That's never coming
back. They
back.
gotta bring it back, but nah, they're not coming
no,
back.
Hell
the amount
no.
of crazy shit I've seen, bro. BO2.
Black Ops 1. What the fuck are you
crazy.
talking about?
BO1?
For me, it was BO1 when I started knowing, like, yo, these are crazy.
I saw some crazy shit in BO2.
No, and it doesn't matter what COD it was. Honestly, it was always crazy.
Bro, like racial slurs.
Yeah, bro.
Some weird shit, bro.
Yeah,
it was
weird shit.
Fuck.
But the last thing they talked about was zombies. So round-based zombies is coming back, which is I never liked. The whole thing in Cold
I never
War.
knew they took that out.
No, I knew this because when they announced it for Cold War, I was like, oh, they're changing it up. It's like more. It's like a BR. Yeah. I was like, what? I was like, okay. I thought it's interesting. I don't think it worked because clearly they're going back to round-based zombies.
Yeah, I heard people weren't really liking it.
Mm-hmm.
It was not great, Hector. I've tried it, bro.
What was it? The MW3 and 2, or what? Which COD was it?
Cold War.
Cold War.
It was Cold War, dude.
Yes.
Cold
bro.
War had round-based zombies, but the main thing was fucking BR shit.
What about MW3 and 2? What was their zombies like?
They didn't have
They
zombies.
didn't have zombies.
It was Spec Ops.
No, bro. I think you guys are wrong.
Really?
You guys are wrong.
Modern Warfare 3 had zombies?
I'm pretty sure.
Oh, wait,
zombies,
he's
bro.
right. Modern Warfare 3 did have zombies. Or one of the Modern Warfares had zombies. I remember this. I forgot what they did, but it was this thing they were trying out.
It had to have been 3.
And that was the open world shit.
No, it probably was. But yeah, I remember now. I remember the cutscene.
Because Cold War, when I played Cold War zombies,
It was that one. It was that snow map. I remember now. I'm starting to remember now.
It was just
I
that
forgot
one?
what fucking COD it was. But no, I remember. I fucking remember now.
Let's see, MW3. But yeah, you keep talking. I'm
Yeah.
gonna look at this.
So round-based zombies is back because what I wrote down is what I copied off the Treyarch website, whatever the fuck, and they said round-based is back. So I'm assuming if they said that, if they typed that out, it's because it was gone. And will launch with 2 maps day 1, Terminus and Liberty Falls.
Fire.
It will continue the Dark Aether story that was started in Cold War, and the Omni movement will be available in Zombies too.
Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 reveals open world zombie mode.
Yeah, there we go. That's what I was confusing it with. All right, then,
So,
yeah.
Yeah. Are you sure Cold War had that?
No. Cold War had round base. I'm trying to remember.
Oh, because he was saying Cold War.
No, I think we had it confused.
I was about to say, I'm like, because I played Cold War.
Yeah, and I remember. That's what I'm saying. I remember playing it. I was like, no way, you're right. It wasn't Cold War.
I could double check.
Mm-hmm. No, I'm pretty sure you're right on that one. But go ahead. But yeah, man, Zombies is back. And Hav, are you a big Zombies player?
I am, bro, but I'm mainly a big fan. I'm a bigger fan of the round-based shit.
I mean, yeah, man.
Yeah,
Mhm.
but I mean, I don't know, man. Like, I kind of liked it better when it was just a traditional
Yeah,
zombies.
it says right here that the only open world zombies is MW3,
Okay, that's the one I'm thinking of then. Yeah.
which is the recent, which is the
Yeah, the
newest
recent
COD,
one.
right?
Yeah, the newest one. But
Okay.
continue, Hav.
I was gonna say that I wish they would bring back like a simple map that you could just do like a round-based zombie shit. Because I feel like ever since BO3 came out, like they started complicating the maps and more.
Low key, yeah.
Because like with BO3, like it was round-based, but like you had to do rituals in order to unlock the perks and all this other
I
shit,
remember
bro.
that.
And it's like, sure, that could be fun and all, but it's like sometimes
I
I
just
would
want to chill.
Sometimes I would also just like to play a round-based zombie map where I don't have to do all this extra side shit. Have all the perks like in different parts of the map. Have me just rank up the points and just buy them. That's why, literally, bro, if I'm ever in the mood to play zombies and I ever just want to turn off my brain and casually play zombies, no joke, I boot up my Xbox and I put on BO2 backwards compatible and I play in town.
Yeah.
Because that was like the most.
Or Kino from BO1.
That's true, Kino. That too. But like that, like shit like that is what I'm on about, bro. So
I
like ever
agree.
since with BO3, they started just complicating the maps, where it's like you want to unlock the perk, you have to do this side quest shit. And it's like, dude, sometimes I don't want to do this extra shit. It's so much shit.
true.
And that map was fucking huge. There was like an underground part at one point. That was where the Pack-a-Punch was. Remember that?
Yeah.
At least with Town and BO2, bro, everything was just there for you. In different buildings on the other side of the map. But, like, it wasn't even that big of a map, but you wouldn't get lost type shit. It was very compact. It was big enough for space. All the perks were there.
and then Pack-a-Punch is right there in dead center in the middle of the map, and you just turn off your brain and just shoot zombies for as many rounds as you wanted.
I would say Transit was the first like zombies map where they introduced like doing shit. Because you get on the bus and you travel to different spots.
That is true, bro.
And
but
you have
with
to gather,
Transit,
like, certain things to open the, like special doors. Remember that?
yeah. The thing is though that Transit, like, you had the benefit of getting on the bus, and the bus took you to the next spot. But if it left you to your own device and you had to go and explore, bro, fuck no. Like, you'd get lost. That's hella shit. Like, that just feels like another, like, you know, big ass map with, like, you just get lost. And, like, I don't know, man. And to be honest, I it's fun and all, but it's just like sometimes, bro, I'm just trying to chill. And I couldn't do that with BO3 Zombies. I'm like, bro, I just need Juggernaut. Like, can you just let me buy Juggernaut? I don't want to do this ritual.
No, I get you, and that's why, like, in BO3 they added the Chronicles DLC, where like they remastered the BO1 maps and shit.
That was fucking fire.
That was fire.
That was the best thing BO3 put out, in my opinion.
Yeah, I like
those zombie maps, bro, and those fire because it was like classic maps. And you were able to play those old school like round-based zombies, like what I'm describing, in BO3 remastered.
Yep.
That was cool. But what I'm saying is for future zombie modes is what like I'm trying to say. It's like I want them to at least add one map, and it's like, oh, and here's another map that's a little more complicated for the fans that want to do that. You know what I mean? But if you're just trying to casually turn off your brain, you can play this other map.
I feel you on that. Huh?
Like, you know, like Town.
That's true.
Or because when you were talking about the transit, I remember sometimes I didn't want to do the whole bus thing. And you know how you were able to pick specific spots?
Yeah.
And then you just wanted to play? I would always pick that Town. I'll pick Town and I'll just train that.
Yeah, exactly. Like doing trains and shit like that, bro. Like, I'm talking about like that.
Yeah, I feel you, man.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, Mario want to run a train on a couple, man.
I knew that joke was coming as soon as I would run trains.
No, he want.
I knew that shit was coming,
He wants a
bro.
train ran on him.
Oh, my God.
I'm losing my voice. Oh my God.
It's looking too much.
But I mean, for the direct, that was pretty much it, man. They ended it with a little joke.
Wait, hold on. But we also know that they're continuing the story of zombies.
I know. I
Cold
said
War.
that.
Oh,
Yeah,
did you?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
my bad.
Is this the same fucking story that started like all the way back when?
Dude, I have
No, I
idea.
didn't know. They're picking up on the new one. They
I
made
got
in Cold
no
War.
idea, bro.
There's a new one now?
Yeah, that one with fucking Victor Reznov, fucking that
ended.
guy. That shit ended, bro.
Okay.
That story's over with. This is a new one. They're
Thank
just
God.
starting.
It's so extensive.
That one, yeah,
Bro,
was
that
crazy.
shit's too complicated. It didn't have to be.
But yeah, man,
Fuck
they
outta here.
basically ended the showcase with a little tease of Warzone. Like, hey, so are we gonna talk about Warzone this direct? And the guy was like, no, not here, or whatever the fuck. So we're obviously gonna get the
And that's the
Warzone
thing,
shit
is,
at the
like,
COD Next event.
It's like I wonder how Warzone's gonna.
One thing you should know.
Is it a brand new map?
One thing you should know is that all the skins that you have from Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3 will not carry over to Cold War, but they will carry over in the Warzone game, but not Cold War multiplayer. It won't be there.
Okay.
The only thing that'll carry over is the pre-order bonus when you get that wood skin. That's the only thing that's going to pre-order to the multiplayer.
What about
Cold
the
War.
zombie shit?
No, I mean Black Ops 6. What?
What the fuck is that?
What?
That pre-order shit with the zombies. You could get Brutus and all this other shit. What?
I'm
Are
assuming
those skins
it's
too?
I'm assuming so. I haven't looked at it yet, so I can't really confirm it, but I'm assuming so.
Shit looks like a skin.
Are y'all pre-ordering?
No,
I would.
I'm not pre-ordering.
You would have?
I would
If
pre-order.
I get a
Not
camp,
for
if I get 1 week early access, then I have to.
Not. I mean, fuck all that. I mean, I want to just
I do
have
it for
it
the
secured.
content. I do it for the content.
I just wanted to be secured. Like, oh, I'm able to download it when it comes out because it does look hype, bro. This is the first Call of Duty game that I was actually excited for.
It's facts.
You know what I mean? Like MW2 is probably the last Call of Duty game that I've played because I never played MW3. The last one I had was 2. And that one, my excitement started when I tried it out the beta, and that was when I tried it out with Hector.
Oh yeah.
We hopped on the MW2 beta, and that was when Hector was like, bro, this game's fire. Like, the movement and everything feels fluid. It feels better. Like, I think they actually improved on the movement and blah, blah, blah. And that was when it got me excited. But this is the first Call of Duty where I saw a trailer, and that shit had me excited. And plus, with all the new innovations and all the new additions that they're adding to the game, it's just adding on to that. So I would pre-order it. Maybe not a deluxe edition or nothing like that. I don't really care for the skins or the cosmetics or nothing. For me, it's just like I want to have the game secured so that when it drops day one, it's on my PS5. I install that bitch. I'm able to launch it, and like I'm good to go. That's why I would pre-order it.
Yeah, man.
Not so much for the extra pre-order shit. That's just me, though.
That's just me.
No, that's fair, bro. I mean, this COD is definitely fucking hype.
Yep.
Definitely hype, but we just gotta see.
We hopping
man.
on, right?
I think.
I mean,
they're.
it's coming out this year, right?
Yes.
Oh hell yeah, yeah.
Saturday.
October.
We
Yeah.
have to review it.
Oh yeah.
The problem is, bro, is if we review it, I'd have to be cut out from the campaign section.
Well,
Why,
you want to
bro?
play the
Just play it.
campaign?
Well, I have to play the other campaigns.
Yeah, well, you already have.
Well,
Cold
you only
War.
have to play the. Oh, you have to play Black Ops 2, I guess, for the flashback.
I'm not.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna replay.
No,
it.
no.
You
I
don't
mean, it will
have
help.
to.
It will help if you play BO1, but I guess the one that's really required is Cold War and Black Ops 2, and that's it, really.
I'm just gonna play the Cold War campaign, Hector.
But
if
like
that makes
these
you feel better.
campaigns, it does help, but I don't think it's required.
This being a sequel to Cold War specifically, I'm gonna play just the first Cold War campaign.
Yeah, I think the only one's required is Cold War, but I don't think Black Ops 2 is required.
Exactly.
It just helps.
Exactly.
I'll do. I'll do.
Mainly
some
because-
more.
But then
What's-
again, the COD campaigns are they're not super long. So if you want to do it, go ahead. I mean, they're probably all like 6 hours. Legit, you can do it. You can beat it in 2
So
sessions.
when is this
Right.
coming out?
October, I think. So yeah.
We got some time. I got some time.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just play the campaign. I literally was telling Hector, or no, I was telling Mario Hector that I literally deleted MW2 off my PS5 and I re-downloaded Cold War just so I could play the campaign
Oh wow.
before this new one comes out. But I'm not gonna dabble in multiplayer anymore or nothing like that. I'm just gonna play the campaign and then just be caught up with
That
the
makes sense.
BO6. And then, like I said, I'll eventually try to get the money together
That definitely makes sense.
to
Yo,
pre-order it.
but Cold War campaign was fun, man.
You play
I
Cold
like
War
Cold War.
campaign?
Sorry, campaign. Multiplayer. Sorry.
Oh, I was
dude,
about to say you just
multiplayer
told me
was
you
a
did it
lot
for
of
the
fun.
No,
campaign.
excuse me.
I
Multiplayer.
love.
Yeah, I like the
Cold
multiplayer in Cold War,
It was
man.
really good. It was
I still
solid.
can't believe you didn't like that one, man.
I know. I don't
It
know.
kind of shocked me.
It was fun, man.
Yeah, I
It
liked the
was hella
gameplay. It
fun.
was cool. I don't know, it was fun.
I like the movement.
Yeah, same here.
Even though it was different from MW, I like
It was more classic COD movement,
Yeah.
and that's how I think it's gonna be in Cold War. I mean, Black Ops 6. Fuck.
Yeah, y'all keep fucking up this shit.
Yeah, it's just the,
Hey, man,
it's just the
like-
fact that it's just called Black Ops 6. I'm just like,
Hey, man,
it's
it's
crazy.
late, bro.
Like Black Ops 6.
It's about to be 1 a.m. That's correct.
This motherfucker. But yeah, man, that was pretty much it, man. That was pretty much it from the direct for the Xbox Showcase, y'all, and for the Call of Duty Black Ops 6 direct. Tell me what you guys think and shit.
didn't you?
Yeah, I know, man. Don't matter. You can say it's almost 1 a.m, right? But what were y'all's favorite announcement from the showcase? I guess just one last question before we end it. What's your favorite? I'm assuming it's E-Day for you,
man.
bro. I'm assuming it's E-Day, Gears of War E-Day.
Yeah, for sure.
Me, obviously, it's
Dragon Age.
Dragon Age Veilguard. After
Yeah.
that, it's Perfect Dark. I'm
Yeah.
not with you.
Yeah.
But you have
I'll probably be 06.
BO6
Yeah.
with yours.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's cool. But you guys listen to this. Tell us in the comments what was. Oh, we can't end it.
Why? What?
The messages.
Oh, that's right, dude.
We gotta do that.
From Ramiro.
Yeah, we gotta do that. I was literally about to say, like, hey, I
All
can
right,
end it.
well,
Go ahead.
we'll pull through.
We can pull
it's
through.
Not, it's not bad.
Oh fuck, bro.
It's not bad.
We
Let's
just-
see.
we can-
Ramiro, bro.
We're
Shout
gonna-
out to you,
we're-
bro.
no, we
My
told
bad.
him, we have to do it. we
Yeah,
literally told him we would
bro.
do it.
Jesus.
All right.
No.
He just says, yo, bro, heard your recent pod, the Summer Game Fest one.
Mhm.
I'm excited to see Street Fighter 6 DLC, Season 2 fighters.
Ooh, are you
I was-
excited?
I haven't played. No, I don't have that game.
Oh, okay, never mind. Go continue.
I was surprised for Terry and Mai
Fire.
from Fatal Fury / King of Fighters or guest characters for Street Fighter 6. I don't know those characters.
Me neither.
I like the Street Fighter franchise, but Tekken is my fighting game territory.
Ooh.
Yeah, bro.
He said,
Tekken 8.
"Fuck Mortal Kombat."
That's fine.
He says,
Hell no.
he says, come on, Six, give it a chance. Maybe a review.
For real.
Not yet, though. Because they announced another cinematic story DLC, like MK11 Aftermath.
Ooh.
Interesting. Okay. I don't know, man. It's just fighting games. Fuck. I'm not really into them like that. I'm not
Same
really
here.
into them like that, but who knows? He says for Sonic X Shadow, the wings. Oh, yeah, because we see in the trailer he branches out some wings.
Mhm.
I got a theory. Hear him out. I think it's Shadow's Black Arms ability. In the Shadow, the Hedgehog game story, he's part of Black Arms since he has Black Doom's DNA. I see Black Doom is in the Shadow campaign in Sonic X Shadow. But again, I don't know. I don't know what the story is. Sorry, guys, I'm losing my voice. It's a new story, so we'll see. I already pre-ordered that pitch. Got Gerald Robotnik Journal of Shadows creation and Sonic Adventure 1 Sonic skin. Damn, how the fuck did you get? I'm assuming what pre-order bonuses. But listen, yo, Ramiro. Actually, I did some digging. I went on their website. I think it was Sega, like their website with the whole Sonic X Shadow, and they give a synopsis. Your theory, you're correct, bro. I mean, it's not spoilers, bro, because it's on the fucking website. It says a synopsis, but you're right. Black Doom is returning, and yeah, that's how basically Shadow is doing his powers. So yeah, go to their website, bro. Just type in. I think I wanted to see if there was a collector's edition, so I just typed in Sonic X Shadow Generations Collector's Edition. Then there was like a website. I clicked it. And it was from like the official Sega website, I think, and it showed like the synopsis, and I read it, and your theory is correct, bro. So, I mean, well, it's not spoilers like I said, but I'm sorry if I ruined that or whatever. Also, fun fact: the Terrio skin for Shadow, that was actually the real concept art original of Shadow. Makes sense why people say Shadow looks like Sonic. The name Terrio, I think, means reflection of in Japanese, and yeah. I do know about Terrio, bro. And I didn't know it was actually concept art. I thought it was like fan made. Actually,
For
bro.
real?
Yeah, I thought it was fan made. Here, I could show you guys. But no, I guess I'm gonna take your word for it, bro. You're clearly a what's it called? A bigger fan than me, or like know more shit. So yeah, Terrio is this guy. See this?
Oh.
He's a
He just looks like Sonic.
Exactly. He's a mirror reflection
Oh.
of Sonic. And apparently this was the concept art for Shadow.
Oh my god, for real?
Originally, yeah.
Wow.
But obviously they changed them up a bit.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, bro. And that's pretty much it, dude. That's pretty much it. Shout out to you, Ramiro.
Mm-hmm.
We appreciate your questions.
Your support, man. We appreciate it.
Well, it's not really your questions. You're just speaking your mind.
Mm-hmm.
But either way, we appreciate it, man. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Man. Holy
right,
fuck,
man.
we actually got through it. My voice is fucking fading.
It's going away.
It's going away. It's fading, man. We got to get out of here. Just like my voice, we got to dip. But thank you guys.
Almost 3 hours.
We hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys so much for listening. And we'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.
Peace.
See ya.